Yeah, got you. It's fine.
こんばんは。私の名前はタイラです。
Well, welcome to Japan.
これはやや大丈夫なパディオキャストだ。
We are degenerates that only will obey to America.
これは私のキヨドホスト、ティム。
And Tim was born here. And he too
最
is a
後に
degenerate.
これは私たちの特別ゲスト、イリス。
We have a guest.
You got that part right?
Yeah.
All right. Everybody, welcome to Somewhat Okay Podcast, episode number 19, where we have a special guest who I will...
Hello.
Yes, this is Elise. She is a...
Yeah.
She is
We need
a...
a Twitter bio. Explain it.
Oh my God,
hang
my
on, I got
Twitter
this.
bio.
She is a
Let
blog
me pull it up.
extraordinaire.
I am.
She is a meme
Not
master.
very good at it.
She is also a maestro musician.
Oof, thank you.
You're welcome.
I wouldn't go that far,
I
but
don't know. I was listening to your
my
track
Twitter
yesterday
bio.
pretty constantly, so
You
You
got a
did?
little
I
brown
did.
on your
I
nose.
loved. No,
Wait,
shut
is
the
it
hell
the-
up, Tim. You cunt. No, yeah,
Oh.
the one you posted yesterday around like 12. I loved it.
with the sample.
Yeah. I didn't know what to expect. I read like your tweet,
Yeah.
and then I went to it,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Oh, this is great."
That was me being like, wow, these 4 chords sound cool. Let's play them for 70 measures.
Relatable. That's all
If
of
it
my
works,
songs.
it works. I mean,
That's how music's made. I mean,
Although you know more about music than me, because you say measures, I just say times that I'm going to strum. So
oh
you
man,
know more about it than I
no.
do.
I'm working with a friend of mine. This was way too nice, but she offered to record drums
Ooh.
for the record I'm writing. And she's
hell
like,
yeah.
send me your stems with your time signature and all this stuff. And I'm
Oh
like,
no.
mm.
Oh yeah, these guys were talking about being in a band. We were all named. I have the middle name Wyatt, and all these other guys' names
Nice.
were Wyatt as well. And they wanted to start a band based around the fact that we all have the name Wyatt.
Mm-hmm.
And we got into a group chat together, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm working on this cover of this Operation Ivy song," and then I was asking them for some help with it because these guys play multiple instruments like bass and drums and all this stuff. And they told me
Nice.
the same thing, like send me the time measures and stuff. And I was like, I just
Yeah,
know that when I do this, it does the twang. And when I do this, it does the ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. So I can't really tell you. I ended up just
Yeah.
doing it by myself because I felt uncomfortable with the fact that I didn't know what I was talking about.
Oh man, yeah, I feel terrible. People are like, this is the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, that thing. I
Mhm.
don't understand that. And people ask me that all the time with what I write. What's your formula? I don't
I
know.
don't have a
What?
formula. I just
Like-
play until I get something cool sounding.
Yeah.
Fuck. Formula.
what's
Crazy.
this?
Well, since the podcast has officially started, I'm just going to hop right into this first topic. The
All
one that
right.
I'm most excited for.
Jump into it.
Let's.
Dive in.
Hi, guys. I'm Philip DeFranco, and let's just hop right into it.
No, it's jump into
Shut up, you son of a bitch! Well, let's,
Rip headphone users. That was terrible.
Earlier we were talking about ASMR, and now it's just
that is
the
my
opposite.
ASMR, dude. That's death metal ASMR. Come on, keep up.
Yeah. I'm very quietly sipping my coffee so I don't turn this into an ASMR podcast.
Delicious.
Goddamn.
Sponsored by. All right, so I just
Sponsored
put in,
by
in the
HEB
Discord.
Peruvian Coffee.
Oh hell yeah, getting specific.
Yeah.
So I just put my newest film in the
Discord.
Discord. So
Nice.
let's check it out on podcast.
The somewhat okay podcast,
The
more like
Somewhat Okay
the
podcast.
chilling
Hey,
podcast.
shut up, bitch! I need the views.
God damn.
Need as much as I can get here. Besides, I've been holding off releasing. I could have put it out yesterday.
You could have put it out
I could have, but I wanted
forever
to.
ago.
Well, no, because it wasn't
Damn.
finished till yesterday.
Called
Oh
out.
yeah.
We shot this over the period of 3 days.
Wow.
And,
The behind the scenes video though. I'm trying to get you Instagram followers, man.
Thank you. Yeah, exactly. Tyler McAllister, the dude, on Instagram.
More shilling.
Wolf Haley. And then we're gonna get into something that I know Tim's really gonna like after this. So let's get through this real quick, so we can knock out 8 minutes of this podcast. All right, is everyone ready?
Ready?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you not check in the Discord? I sent the link to the.
I don't know how to do anything.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
We'll go to the Discord.
Okay.
And if you go over
There's
to
the
chat,
link.
Yeah, there's the
Okay.
link. Click that.
Do I click on it?
Yeah.
It might not work for me.
Okay, we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna hope for the best here.
Okay, fingers crossed.
Technology.
Can you still hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, good. It worked.
Discord is one of the most optimal communications apps, and that's why I like using it.
Download Discord today.
All right. Is everyone ready to start then? This wonderful
Yes.
party?
Yes.
All right. Tim, do you want to do the countdown this time since I always do it?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Ooh, smooth jazz for your ears. Not copyrighted, so don't copyright me.
I was about to say. Do we know?
I
I
had
was about to
this
say.
custom made for this.
Wow.
There's 6th Street. It doesn't mean anything, so don't think it does. It's not even
6th Street.
I relate with that sign.
This is Larry Higgins. He just lost his
Hey, I
wife
wonder who that
yesterday
guy
when a
is that's doing
detective
the
came to his home
narration.
for a noise complaint.
Ooh.
Lots of things about the situation don't make sense. Why did a detective come to check on a noise complaint? The detective was Paul Chase, a man with a reputation for taking his work seriously and not playing by the rules. He's my favorite. Paul and Larry are one and the same, just the right man in the wrong place. That was a pretty poor Rod Serling impression.
Damn it.
Hey, I know we're meeting under grave circumstances, but I need a clarification from you that, well, it wasn't my fault.
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
You heard me! I need you to confirm it wasn't my fault!
You shot my wife in the face!
I know, I was there!
Yeah, so
Oh, my.
was I!
She lunged at me!
She went to shake your hand!
Listen, cocksucker, I got a reputation to protect here!
What reputation? You already have 10 citations for unnecessary violence!
Two men with equally bad temper.
Shut up, you discount Rod Serling!
Look, I'm gonna give them the story of what actually happened.
Meta.
Oof.
So what, you're gonna shoot me now?
You're not gonna ruin my career.
Idiot, you're the one ruining your own career by being a psychotic fuck!
I remember that day like it was yesterday.
It was yesterday, you motherfucker!
We have a 415.
That's my favorite part from the trailer. Like, not gonna lie, I love that.
Yeah, this is Car 11K. I'm
Yeah.
nearby, and I'm coming in hot.
Car
Yeah,
11K.
don't worry about it. I'm on it.
Good to see you taking
Hey,
initiative.
I just want to kill somebody.
What?
Look, I don't know what that fucking big deal is. Fuck your Nana, okay? I don't even give a shit. She's dead already. She didn't even give me fucking
Hey, what the hell's going on here? I'm Detective Paul Chase. Is this your house?
Yes.
Shut the fuck up, cocksucker. I wasn't talking to you.
I'm
God.
sure you were. You were looking right at me.
Yes, it is, officer.
Well, ma'am, I'll need proof of residency, please.
All right, I'll just go inside.
I told you to shut the fuck up.
That fucking hurt. Really bad.
Let's just go get it, Larry.
Okay. Anything to get away from. And he's still looking at me. I'm just gonna. Okay.
Ma'am.
Thank you for coming out, officer.
What the fuck?
Where did he get the shotgun from?
I'm still alive.
Okay, don't worry. We're gonna get you some up. You're gonna be fine. Don't worry. Oh, what the fuck did you just do that for? Stop! What the fuck are you doing again? Why are you shooting? Just stop. I'm right here. I'm right here. You're gonna kill me. Oh my god. Okay, stop.
Behind
Oh
the
my god. I think
scenes
she's
shot
okay. She's still
first.
breathing. She's still breathing. Just gonna be. Ah! Why? Why would you do that? Why? Why? Just stop. Oh my god. God, just get out of here! What the fuck? Oh my god! Oh my god!
I think cops should take this policy to heart.
I think they already did.
Oh no!
I think that's where this came from.
God damn it!
Hey, yeah, this is car 11K. I got a code 1 over here. You're gonna have to send an ambulance, or the coroner, or both.
How did you get that all filmed?
I don't know, security cameras, I guess.
Meta.
Ah, so you're gonna shoot a cop. How do you think that'll hold up in court?
I'll take my life after. It was in that moment that I realized I'm not here to do things the right way, but the way that is justified to me.
God damn, that was stereotypical as fuck.
Hey man, I'm trying here. What do you want me to do?
So that's what we're doing? Just a typical revenge story?
Shit man, what do you want me to do about it? I'm not the director.
Well, I don't know. I was just expecting something a little more interesting.
Look, I'm gonna level with you. I don't know what you expected at this point.
I don't know.
Hey, you guys, you finish up in here? Sam Spade needs this room.
Fuck Sam Spade!
Oh god!
No one.
Fucking Maltese fuckhead!
All right, you know what? I'm done playing games. We're not done here.
You bet your ass we ain't done here.
Hey, we're done there.
Yeah, thank you.
You were.
Oh, no. We're not letting this in here.
Yeah, I need to go out and buy
Get
a gun
baited,
just to
son.
get cut off by a film class.
Well, go ahead and take the
False
shot.
applause that way.
Okay, but first, can we like go outside, man? You know, it's like really, really hot.
It is really hot in here. You know, that ain't no lie. All right, yeah, let's go outside.
After you.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Sure.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
No, that's fine. Yeah, no, that's fine.
No.
Ladies first. That's fine.
Any last words?
I'm waiting to applaud
Fuck
because
you,
I
Tyler.
feel like
Stop trying to end it on a cliffhanger.
Serious.
Well, then what am I even here for?
Oh, Jesus! Actually shot me, you dumb fuck!
This is not even a real gun. I was bluffing the entire time. What the fuck?
Well, if you didn't shoot me, who the fuck did?
ooh.
Who the fuck are you?
I'm Joe Mackle.
It was I.
And when were you introduced exactly?
Well, I was like in the flashback scene for like 10 seconds.
Do you have any motive at all for shooting him?
No, not really, but I was just trying to make the scene a little less typical.
I don't even know how I'm still standing here. I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot myself.
Okay then. Mission accomplished. I guess I'm done here.
Damn right you are. Told you Sam Spade needed the room.
So many twists and turns.
Yeah.
I got whiplash.
My neck's broken. I'm actually dead.
I wish.
And I made it. I knew it was coming. That's how. That's how those twists were. Damn.
There was even a clip of you editing the video.
That was really meta.
Can't get more meta than that.
Nope.
Well, I could show me writing the script. Actually, never mind. I already did that shtick in another movie. Okay. There we go. So that was
Alright.
Mortal End.
Oof.
My,
There was definitely some mortals
yeah.
getting ended.
Yeah.
There were a lot of ends.
Yeah, there were 3.
A woman got multiple ends.
Well, no, I don't know if it's multiple ends if you get shot more than once. I mean, you just kind of.
There's gonna be a sequel where she comes back and gets revenge.
There's not gonna be a sequel to this. Or at least I don't have a sequel planned anyways. I kind of killed the majority of the characters, so I'm not sure
Yeah.
that a sequel would be very appropriate.
Well, that's why you turn him into zombie.
Oh wait, oh my god, do you watch Call Me Kevin?
Oh, no.
Yes. More like
There's
Thor
this
Ragnarok.
game called The Movies. Yeah,
I
Thor
love the
Ragnarok.
movies, dude. I used to play
Okay,
that in
but-
elementary school.
So what he did was like he made God, I can't even remember what the movie is about. But he made like 3 of them, and in every one this lady's dead, but she comes back and she's like, I'm ready for another movie.
I'm back.
God damn it.
Oh yeah. No, I streamed that game like in fucking February, I think. I love that game. It's one of my favorites.
Okay, I don't like game a lot,
Mm-hmm.
but I watch a lot of gaming.
Fair.
And in like computer science class, I was a month ahead. So instead of like doing anything, I got Grand Theft Auto San Andreas on a USB, and I played it for like a month and a half.
Grand Theft Auto.
And I just kept like a blank Word page up, and like I just cover it
Just alt
anytime the teacher came by. Yeah.
That's the greatest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Or among them, anyways. I don't think I
Top
was
10.
never really around computers in school, so I never got the opportunity to do such a thing.
I took whatever opportunity I had.
I did what I could.
Oh man. Even now, like my desktop computer doesn't connect to the Wi-Fi, which like sucks. I can't.
What?
The only thing I can do with it is play The Sims. I'm not even kidding. I can't use like any Microsoft stuff.
Right.
How old is it?
It's like 2006 or something. Like it shouldn't be
Jesus.
that. Okay, I'm sorry.
Hey man, just remember I have 1 gigabyte of video on my computer, so don't feel bad. I'm with. I can barely play any game for an extended
Oh
period
my
of
god,
time.
yeah.
I've told this story on the podcast already, but I'm going to tell it again because it's my show. So I had to extract a bunch of footage from my old computer to make Demented Stability, and none of the fans on that old computer worked, so it would overheat very easily. And I actually had to like hold up a fan to the interior of the computer while I
That
was
is
using
beautiful.
it. And then
I love that.
it had a play on there as well that I wanted to upload because I couldn't take it off the computer because it was 26 fucking gigabytes.
Damn.
And so I'm trying to upload it to YouTube, but every time the computer would crash because it would overheat, and I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
So then I'm trying for the 6th time. It would get to it like 70 or 80% before it would crash. So on the 6th time of it happening, the screen went black, and I smacked the shit out of the computer. And then the screen came back on, and I was like, oh, that's how you have to do it. I just have to beat the shit out of it
Just
anytime
beat
it
the
starts
shit
to
out of
give
it.
up.
This is how it works.
That's some people's like life mantra.
I mean,
if like something doesn't work, just beat the shit out of it.
I just kind of grew up with technology that worked that way, so it's just what I'm used to.
Yeah.
But technology is getting more frail, so I can't be doing that as much. I can't afford to break any more phones in half. No, I'm kidding.
Oh god, I feel. I just
Oh,
got
fuck
my
this
phone
computer.
screen replaced, and then I like dropped it a month later.
Oh
Ugh.
no.
Oh.
And it had a screen protector, but it cracked the top corner anyway.
My heart like dropped
awful.
for you when you said that. I was like, oh
Yeah.
no.
Okay. Every injury my phone has sustained is all to blame on the dog I was talking about earlier. Like he is the cause of all my problems.
Right.
It's not my fault.
I think that
All
beating
on the
technology is
dog.
just in my blood, because I remember my mom told me this story about my dad, where this VCR started acting up, so he took it out into the street and crushed it with a hammer.
Oh god.
Oh my.
So
Wow.
it spans back generation.
That's great.
Then my great grandparents beat their kids. Like it just, you know.
Oh.
Anyway,
I see it.
so 8th grade.
Okay, yes,
Let's
it was
get into
wonderful.
8th
Am
grade.
I the only one who saw the film?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Oof. I don't want to spoil anything because that's like the worst.
Yeah. Try
It's
your
not a
best.
big spoiler movie. It's not like super climatic,
Right.
but like neither is 8th grade. Like, I need water. 1 sec.
God damn it.
I thought she was making a pun
This is the
about 8th
coffee's
grade.
fault.
I have both. I'm hydrating and dehydrating consecutively.
Oh man,
One sec. We're almost there.
the skill.
It's a vicious cycle.
Okay. So, um, you know the cringiness of 8th grade that is never portrayed in movies?
Yes.
Oh yes.
It's there so much that it's almost hard to watch, but that's like the point of it. Like, if you had a video of your like time in 8th grade and
Oh,
you
I do,
watched it,
unfortunately.
you would like want to die.
I unfortunately do have that.
Pretty
footage.
much.
So
And the theater I went to, it was like a Monday afternoon. It was me and my friend, and then one guy way behind us. So like we didn't talk throughout the whole movie, but we laughed loudly, and I liked that. I like
Right.
laughing loudly
Yeah,
at
same.
movies. I need more water. I don't know what happened in the like 3 seconds of me starting to talk about this movie, but like everything, just my throat's dry. It's rough.
that's how good the movie was, dude.
Yeah, it was that good.
Yeah, it's.
I was
it looks
honestly
solid.
the whole time expecting a cameo from Bo, and it didn't happen.
Well, that's
So-
unfortunate.
That's not a spoiler, but like just putting that out there, people don't get your hopes up.
Maybe he was in it. We just don't.
Maybe
know.
he was.
You never know.
They were like, "Who's that creepy guy looking at us?" And I just like fingers crossed it
You
was
were
gonna
like,
be.
oh come
Bo.
on, please be Bo Burnham. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But it's funny because you can apply the movie to like any time in life. Because it's about a girl like going from middle school to high school, and like that's a big transition. But big transitions happen all the time.
Yeah, you can just. apply
And they
that to
all
every-
feel the same
Yeah.
way that like going to high school or going to college or getting your first job or whatever feels.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. And there's cringiness and discomfort, but it's like supposed to be there, and it teaches a really good lesson. And it bums me out that it is R-rated, because a lot of 8th graders and young people who should go see it can't.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And like they had a free screening without like the parental rating
ages show.
enforced.
Yeah.
An all ages show. And people went to that, but like they were all in major cities. And like I live in a little town. Like I had to drive to go see it to begin with.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where did you end up
But
seeing it at? Because it's
I
not
watched
playing in my
it-
town either.
I
so.
watched it in San Antonio. I was gonna go to Austin, but that's like really far.
How many do you have, like multiple movie theaters in your town or no?
I only have one.
Us too. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And ours
But
sucks.
like it's funny because we have two like theaters,
Right.
but we only have one movie theater.
Right. Okay.
We technically have 3 theaters, but like.
Oh, okay.
whatever.
Well, in that case, what do we have, Tim? Because we've got the Lyceum, right?
Yes.
And that was the first theater I ever performed in. There's Allen. There's the college, if you count that as a theater, even though they don't utilize it as much, and there's not even
I guess
a theater
there's,
program anymore.
The
Um,
Marshall
Is there
Middle School
only-
amphitheater.
there's only
Okay,
one
you know
movie
what
theater.
sucks? Like none of the schools have auditoriums or anything. Like none of the high schools,
No.
middle schools. I think one middle school does, but everything else is just like gyms and that.
I don't think
When
I've ever
I
heard
did
that
theater
before.
freshman year, our stage was the library, and we had to like push the tables to one wall, and it was terrible. It was so much smaller than a real stage.
Oh,
It
no.
sucked.
Well, to be fair, high school barely had an auditorium
Yeah, if
here
you
at
can
Globe.
call that an auditorium.
Jesus Christ.
I don't even
But
think
it's funny. I went to a private school. Like they should have had the money for an
Oh
auditorium.
yeah.
But instead
can
they
cheat.
shelled out on a gym.
Oh, of course.
Like they could have cheaped on the gym and gotten an auditorium as well, but they weren't thinking.
But
I
gyms
don't like
get
to
you
talk
money.
about how the
Gyms
education
do get
system
you
spends their
money,
budget here.
and they're. Oh man, ours is so screwed.
I like work within the school system, and I'm fucking angry right now because I'm still waiting to get my teaching license back. But they lost one of my forms, and so
Oof.
the public education department's like, "Yo, we don't have this form." I'm like, "Well, that's funny because I turned it in." And then I've talked to like 3 separate people so far, and each of them I've just like explained my problem to, and then they're like, "Oh," each of them said exactly this. "Oh, don't worry, yeah, we're gonna pass it off to the person in charge of that." And I'm like, "Okay." And and that's been 3 different people in 3 different departments down at the school district. So I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I would like my goddamn job back before school starts again.
Big
so,
mood.
Please.
I would like a new goddamn job.
Yeah. What do you do currently again?
I cater, and like it's okay because I get like 10 or 12 bucks an hour normally, which like in Texas is a lot because our minimum wage is still $7.25, which is so ridiculously low.
Oh,
like
man,
my friend
yeah, it
works
is.
at McDonald's and he has no money.
Yeah, I'll bet. Shit.
I was coming here, or 3 days ago, I was coming here thinking, hey, I'd have work stories because I now work at the bookstore here at Eastern.
Oh, right.
And I was just like, I'm going to be dealing with pretty much all the freshman college students. There's going to be some dumbass people. It's going to be fun. But I start tomorrow, so.
Oh, damn it.
Dang. I'm in the height of like college stuff. I'm a senior in high school, so I'm like gearing up for all of that, and it's stressing me out.
Gotcha.
If my license doesn't come back soon, I'm also supposed to be starting a job at the college as an art assistant, which I would be a whole lot more passionate about.
Yes.
Basically, what that means is I sit around.
Do what
for a
you
month.
love, and the money will follow.
Yeah, right.
That's
Yeah.
so not true.
No, that's bullshit.
My mom says that all the time. I'm gonna start a record label. I'm not gonna make any freaking money doing
Yeah.
that.
Right. Oh man, too true.
Yeah.
Yeah, just do. I think it's quite the opposite. It seems like the more stuff you hate, the more money seems to follow in that
Oh
direction.
my god, yeah.
Doesn't it?
Okay,
Like,
my dad is miserable in his job, but he gets good money for
right?
it. But he gets to yell at people all day. Like, he calls me on his lunch break, and he's like, these motherfuckers. I'm like, I feel you, Dad.
What does he do?
He's like a site management guy for like housing developments.
Oh,
And
okay.
okay, it's funny though, he has this other guy, like they have the same job, but they are polar opposites, like
Yeah?
as people. Like his coworker is like so nice, and like he apologizes for everything my dad says to these poor people.
He's just the middleman.
Yeah.
Nice guy.
But truly, the people who work for him are the dumbest people I've ever met. They can't do something right the first time. But that's housing development.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, I bet that's great.
Woo.
You don't exactly need
Tim,
the...
should we divulge about construction here and how everything
Is there a
takes
topic about
20 years?
construction?
No.
Oh
but
god, the
but
overpass is gonna be my nightmare.
everything,
Oh man, are you
every-
having terrible...
every kind of construction that happens here takes like 20 years.
I feel that.
Like, I remember.
Like, my
and-
town's the literal worst. They're repaving the road.
Oh, don't get me started on that. That's what they were doing to one of the main roads here. They were doing it to Prince for a really long time,
Yeah.
and I would forget about it, and then I would drive down Prince and be like, "Oh God, I don't want to go through construction. Why did I take this way? I forgot they were doing this shit down here. God damn it!" And then even more, they taunt me even more by putting up on the side of the road how much it cost for them to put this road down. And I'm like, well, I'm glad you are putting $1,500,000 towards this road so that I can be miserable for months and years until it's actually finished. Construction makes me want to gouge my eyes out. Yeah.
I want to
That's just
do
what that
like
sparks on me.
city management or like city planning.
Are you
Right.
sure? Are you
Because
sure
it
about
makes
that?
okay, but here's the thing. It makes a lot of money.
Yeah, but
If I retire early,
it's a long
I'm
game.
looking-
I don't
I'm-
have to deal with that many idiots if I just get rich quick.
I'm looking into the
know,
whole
right?
selling my soul option. I'll let you guys
oh
know how
man,
that
that's
goes.
a good one.
I've been
Crossroads,
texting, Satan recently.
You can get really good at guitar. Have you seen "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou"? Like sell your soul and
That's the
to be
point.
honest, Satan doesn't seem like such a bad guy. You just give him your soul and then you go about your life. I mean, I don't really see
Oh
what
my
the
gosh,
issue is
no.
here.
SNL Satan is like the best Satan.
I was thinking like Tenacious D, Pick of Destiny Satan, but that works too. Just because he's played by Dave Grohl. That's the main
Yeah.
reason I think of that Satan.
Great.
And it was Dave Grohl held true to his word. He said, "This is going to be the only acting role I ever take," and then it was.
Incredible.
Shouts out to Dave Grohl, wherever he
truly
goes.
Dave
is.
Grohl.
Oh,
It's a team.
I almost forgot. All right, so I got in contact with I was thinking about what is this podcast truly missing at the end of the day? What is it missing? What do we need? And I watched every single podcast consecutively.
Where's my
one night.
cocaine?
Hang
I
on,
need to
Tim.
get
Let me
ready for
finish.
this.
Hang on. So I was sitting there and I was thinking, what are we missing? And then I realized it.
Okay, yeah.
A theme song.
Oh my gosh, can I write one?
Yes, you can. But I also got in contact with a musician friend of mine. His name's Hung Jesus. Oh, hang on, my nephew's here. One
We are
second.
putting a state. We're pitting this.
Entertain them for a few minutes. My
No,
nephew's here.
no, we are not doing this. I swear to God, this is bad. Oh, no. I apologize. I apologize greatly for whatever you're going to hear.
Oh god, should I turn down like my volume? Is this gonna be ear rape?
It's not going to be air. Well, it's not going to be the air rape that you think.
Oh god.
There's going to be a lot of profanity. There's going to be
Great.
a lot of. There's going to be.
All right, guys. So Hung Jesus.
Oh, there might be yelling.
Yeah, there's gonna be
Probably
yelling,
yelling.
but like it's tame. It's not like ear rape or anything. It's not like oh, you want me to demonstrate? It's not like no, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do it.
Oh god, I was so
You were like
I moved
you're like
backwards in my-
prepping your body. You're like, oh god, here it
Did
comes.
you hear that sharp inhale? I was like ready to die.
Okay, so my friend Hung Jesus, who is totally not me, by the way. He created 2 themes for us. They're not theme songs, but they're like introductions for the podcast. He did 2 for us, and I'm gonna give you guys the
Nice.
choice of which one we should do. Should we do the news one or the dramatic one?
The dramatic one?
Fuck it,
Yeah,
we'll do
I'm leaning
both.
towards the dramatic.
Okay,
We'll
yeah.
do both.
We're in agreement.
Damn it!
We'll start with the dramatic one, and it should segue into the. So, in case you guys don't know, Hung Jesus is a SoundCloud rapper. So this is on SoundCloud.
Wow.
There we go.
Oof. So do we all click it at the same time? Or what's the deal here?
Just click it and pause it, I'd say.
Okay.
I refuse to touch this.
Oh, come
I
on, Tim,
refuse.
don't be a little bitch.
I'm not doing this.
You've heard much worse things than what's on this fucking SoundCloud. Well, no, actually,
Oh man.
there's worse
No,
things on this SoundCloud, I should say.
I tweeted the other day about like reviewing people's music for my blog, and this SoundCloud rapper sent me his link, and I'm like, I'm not that kind of music reviewer. Okay, no, but that's what gave me the inspiration for my song. He had sampled a thing from BoJack Horseman, and I'm like, wait, I
Oh, that's
want to do
beautiful.
that.
All right, so is everyone looking at?
Are you gonna count down?
Are we looking at it? Is everyone on it?
Yeah.
I
I'm
see
on it.
the thing.
You see Hung Jesus?
I see. I don't know if he's hung, but it's Jesus.
Okay.
I prefer.
It's debatable whether
crosses
he's hung or not.
Opposed to.
Well, he does have a mixtape coming out called Back to the Cross, so we should
Oh,
be on the
wow.
lookout for that.
But
Um,
as someone who took religion for 3 years, he's not going back to the cross.
no, that's his mixtape name. He's going back to it. It's his thing.
Why?
It's
More
Hung Jesus, dude.
suffering.
Okay,
I
look.
feel that.
Here's the thing. Hung Jesus is an alternate timeline Jesus. They don't study him academically,
Oh
unfortunately.
yeah.
He killed
Damn.
JFK.
Oh no.
He was practicing. You know, he didn't mean to kill JFK. He was practicing his crack shot one day. He was practicing his crack shot, and just things happen. So, anyways, all right, yeah, are we all ready?
I
Yes.
think.
All
I
right.
hope. Tell us when.
A three. Okay, a 3, 2, 1, go. Thank you for joining us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your announcer, Hung Jesus.
It's
Now let me introduce
loading.
tonight's host, Tyler and Tim. They're not the best, but they're certainly not shouted out. Kind of like the podcast. It's not terrible. It's also not quite great. It's in that weird gray area where things aren't quite perfect, but it's also not the most awful thing you've ever seen. It's somewhat okay. This is a somewhat okay podcast. Yeah. And I hope
This
you
is
enjoy
so
it
great.
as much as we enjoy putting it on for you. Cut it off. Cut to them. You know how to edit, you fucking amateur. I'm trying to put away. Thank you for stopping there, guys.
That's incredible. I love it. It was way better than I expected.
My angry eyes are on right now.
All right, do you guys see the news theme or no?
No.
Okay, I'll put that in chat as well.
All right.
And bada bang. Yeah. Hung Jesus recorded these very late at night at my house. So I'm surprised that my neighbors weren't like, especially with this one, weren't like, maybe we should call the police.
Did you resurrect him for that to happen?
No. Hung Jesus is well and alive.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he
I'll find the bastard.
he Should I explain the entire timeline of Hung Jesus again? Do we need that 10-minute like?
I think
history?
we're good. We're good. We're good. We're better than good.
The multiple timelines.
I mean, dude, you don't.
Do you watch Community? Because that's like the peak of multiple timelines. I'm here for it.
All right.
Bahamut, Hung Jesus.
Are we all looking at the news theme?
Yes.
Yes.
A three. Oh,
Jesus
sorry.
Christ.
You interrupted
No,
him.
Hung
You
Jesus.
broke it.
Wrong guy. Anyways, 3.
Hung Jesus Christ.
Hung Jesus Christ.
Can I put in a little thing here?
What little thing?
In my psych class, something happened and I said Jesus fucking Christ. And this guy went, do you ever think about a clone of Jesus having sex with Jesus? That would be Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh my
And
God.
I didn't speak to him for a whole day after that. It was too good, but I hated it.
It was too solid. You couldn't even.
I respect that, man.
All right.
I don't.
Are we ready for this bullshit?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Your broadcaster, Hung Jesus, and your tonight's host, Tyler and Tim. Why is it still running? God damn it, Milton! Why is the fucking music still running? I don't think it's blown after I said that. You dumb bitch! Fuck you! God damn it! I'll ruin your career, you stupid bitch! Are you fucking deaf? You dumb! I will slit your fucking throat and kill your fucking family! This is the Somewhat Okay podcast. There we go.
Wow.
Thank you, everyone.
There's much
This is
meta.
your brand. This is like
And
you
Hung Jesus'
yelling
brand.
and like, no, but it's your brand.
What, just
Illusion
Look at
100.
your films. Like it's all just like, you fucking bitch, you dumbass.
Oh, God.
Your YouTube videos, like reading comments, you're just like, fuck this shit. Like that is your brand.
Oh yeah, incredible. And I'm trying to break away from it slowly
Oof.
with my next few
It's
pictures
hard,
that are
man.
coming out. So look forward to these next few pictures I have coming out. They're gonna be really good.
Nice.
Well, I thought you made movies, not take pictures.
Ha ha ha. Motion pictures, bitch.
Oh.
I'm having a stroke. All right.
The long game.
All right.
all
So
my final
the next topic that's in the title.
Ooh, I haven't seen the title.
Good.
Okay.
It'll be a surprise for her.
Yay.
This one's style, and it's actually something that I wrote over on my blog,
Bro.
which
Oh,
is
no.
Tim. What?
This.
What am I even?
I'm
leading
sorry.
into? What
This
am
is
I
my
even
normal
leading
reaction.
into? What am I even leading it? No. I'm just talking about. I just want to talk about like the concept of substance over style or style over substance, and just kind of like how it can be a bad thing for a film, and also how it can work in like different ways. So.
I care more about style than substance. I'm
Go on.
sorry.
Oh shit.
Because Wes Anderson's my favorite filmmaker.
Wes Anderson is great.
And it's all so stylized. And yeah, this is great, but it's not like the kind of thing everyone would sit down and watch. But I'm here for it.
Absolutely. And I feel like it can really work going both ways, you know?
Yeah.
There's different...
Like there's some films where the
my senses.
substance like makes up for everything else being.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
I mean, doesn't make up for, but like it's what matters, so nothing
what's
else
important.
needs to be. Yeah.
More so than the style of the... Yeah, and I agree totally. Have you ever seen... I think I may have recommended this movie to you, but the Cook, the
Probably.
Thief...
Yeah, you recommended it, and I still haven't watched it.
It is you'll love it because it is a movie that is totally style over substance, and it is just so beautiful. I love the color schemes they do in each room. I love how it kind of feels like you're watching a play because of the way that they shoot it.
Nice.
It's just a really well done movie, and it's definitely one where I feel that style goes way over substance in that one. Because goddamn, if you just take the story, it's a boring piece of shit. But due to the fact.
Okay,
that
but here's
so
my
good.
thing. I like boring pieces of shit because I am one.
Hey, me too.
Oh God.
But I'm not. I like thrillers, but I really am here for the not super climatic.
Right.
Like, I'm here for it. I think
I watched
mentioned this,
Jerry
but
and liked it, so I'm definitely here for the boring movies. Have you seen Jerry?
I haven't.
It's a Gus Van Sant movie where basically it's just these two dudes walking around in the desert for an hour. It's just beautifully shot, and I love it. Matt Damon's in it, actually.
Oh wow.
God
Yeah.
damn it.
What? Oh, I'm sorry, Tim. I forgot. He's your favorite.
He's in everything.
Do you hate Matt Damon?
I think he hates Matt Damon.
I'm trying to figure this out.
Are you racist, dude?
God damn it.
Let's just turn everything on to... What's wrong with you? Huh?
Fun fact. I host D&D, right?
Right.
And my first campaign, I included Matt Damon, just in spite of one of my friends who was in the campaign. And yeah, it was like supposed to be a rescue mission. And everyone killed him almost immediately.
Matt Damon? Oh no.
And whenever they brought him back to his mom, they still demanded money.
Hashtag Matt Damon did nothing wrong.
It was just one of my best memories ever. They just like dropped the buy and it's like, well, here you go. And I was just like, oh, okay. And I acted as a grandma and they're just like, and then our friend Andrew, he's just like, so are we getting paid? I just look at him, I just pause for a second, I'm just like, God damn it.
So,
but
no, continue, Tim, please, about your long hatred of Matt Damon.
But going back to the whole substance
meme.
versus what was the other word?
Style versus substance.
Style.
Yeah.
I think I'm in one, like, I'm fully into one boat or the other. Like, the movie either has to be like sort of like 100% on one side or the other.
Yeah.
I don't really like care for like a mixture.
50-50 is like the worst. Honestly, like a 70-30 or something like that would be fine.
Right.
But
it's like overwhelming because it's almost like there's 100% of both.
I can think of a film that does exactly that.
Oh.
The 50-50 of style and substance, and why it's a fucking terrible, awful film, and it's the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life, and I hate that movie.
Oh no.
I wish I never saw it. I wish I didn't watch it all the way through. All right, to preface this, I already talked about this movie on the podcast, but to preface this, I found this movie by watching a top 10 video, which was...
okay, no, I watched I watch this all the time, and that's where I get my movie recs.
Same.
It's terrible, but that's where I get them.
It was a top 10 movie list of movies that were like really difficult for people to finish because of like, just like what's in it and whatnot. And they brought up this movie called The Great Ecstasy of Robert Carmichael. And I was like, hey, I'll check it out, because they were talking about how horrible the last scene is and just like how terrible this, that, and the other is. And the style is boring, and the substance is boring, and not in the way that I can stand, because the style is, look at me, I'm an indie filmmaker, look at how poor my camera quality is. And then the substance is, I'm going to show you this guy raped 2 people. So here we go. And one of them, he's going to sodomize with a wine bottle and a sword. So here we go. This is my film. And other than that, the film is super boring, is the main problem. Like, not even interesting, because it's just, there's nothing going on. Then a gang rape happens, and then it's, nothing's going on again, and then another gang rape happens, and that's the rest of the film. The last 10 minutes of the film is this in-depth detail of this gang rape happening. And it's just a fucking awful, terrible movie. And I still have yet to watch the director's next movie, Soy Cowboy, which I've already promised I'm going to watch because I want to see if he can improve. It just felt very much like, look at me, I'm shocking. I put rape in my movie.
Yeah.
It's shocking. Ooh. You know,
Soy Cowboy. The name itself just already makes me cringe.
Soy
Yeah.
Cowboy. Well, this was before. This was in that movie came out in 2008. And
So it's been a hot minute.
yeah, it's been a while since it came
I keep
out.
looking at this Hard Times article that's in the chat and
no.
like
Which
trying
one?
not to laugh. The difference.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I sent one to a friend today, and since we're on the topic of people who are like, "Ooh, I shot an indie film with poor quality,"
Yeah.
there was one that's like, the Church of Scientology reveals that all of its members are just independent filmmakers. And I sent it to a friend, and she thought it was like real, and she's like, "Really?"
I fucking retweeted
I'm like,
that
"No,
article.
it's like The Onion."
I love the Hard Times, dude.
Me too,
They're so
and the
good.
hard drive.
Oh, the
There's
hard
one
drive's good
with
too.
like the movie budget for like a Catan like movie, and it's just like sheep and this much wood. Send it to. We have a board game club at my school, and I sent that to the teacher who administrates it,
Yeah.
and he's like, "I appreciate this."
That's what I'm gonna say now. That's gonna be my only response. Whenever
I
anyone
appreciate
sends me
this.
anything, yeah, I appreciate
Yeah.
this. And with that same lack of emotion as well, I appreciate this. Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah. This is my
Much aesthetic.
what?
Much aesthetic. The not caring aesthetic.
Oh yes, absolutely. What the hell were we talking about again? Oh, Soy
Oh
Cowboy.
god, I'm sorry.
No, I'm kidding.
It's all my fault.
No, you're fine.
This is me in conversation.
Oh, dude, we do it constantly.
That's
Tim
how
here, he
podcasts
hates
work.
staying on topic.
Oh man, I
isn't
feel
it,
you,
Tim?
Tim.
It's actually me, but I was blaming Tim.
Oh.
Anyway.
I feel ya.
Well, there's
I
a
feel
reason
you,
why I have a
Tyler.
bottle of whiskey in my desk.
Oh, well, wait, Tim, you can't drink.
Okay. Oh my gosh! Wow.
Tim, you can't do this.
I heard that bottle.
Well,
lid
I'm
pop
gonna
thing.
drink some H2O because I'm straight edge.
Me
my
too.
guys.
Let's take it.
Here, cheers.
Are you in?
No, but cheers. Cheers.
Bitch, I seen you drunk. You can't pull that.
Hey, I don't drink
I clinked
often,
my
okay?
water to the screen.
Did you really? Because I did too. God damn it.
Wow, we are so
We're
in
in sync, dude. I love it. Hell yeah.
We're
No,
killing
I
it.
I was just thinking of the Orson Welles
Everyone
and
clap.
Citizen Kane.
Please clap.
Please clap. Oh no.
Can you just do this?
I haven't
please?
heard that meme in years.
Okay, can I like continue on this tangent just for a sec?
Which one?
Please go.
The same teacher who administrates the like board game club has been my history teacher all 4 years. And I run a Twitter account for him.
Oh boy.
And it's full of memes.
Is that another Twitter
and
account I have to follow?
It's beautiful. I will send it to you
Okay,
right now,
please
Tyler.
do. I have to catch up on the Elise Twitter canon.
There's like 400 tweets.
Is that
Like,
what
I've been-
old people are just doing nowadays? They're just like, hey, can you run with me?
Actually, you
been
know what?
doing this
Legit,
for a
that's what
long
happened to me
time.
with the writing club at the college. They were just like, no one here knows how to run a Facebook page, and I'm like 19. I can try. And then, yeah, and so now I have adminship.
Oh
on
no,
Facebook
I
shit.
retweeted something on his account that
Oh no. Oh no.
this happens all the time. Oh my gosh. Okay, close out of the application for the podcast to fix this while I still be here.
What do you mean?
Maybe.
Like if
I'm
you?
not sure.
If you go to
Okay,
your
one
home
sec.
screen?
Tell me if I'm still here. Am I
Okay.
still here?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm still here. Awesome. I'm fixing this right now.
But real quick, can I just tell the story of what happened with? Okay, so my mom needed to do some training for her work, right? And this is while I was still in Clovis.
Okay.
And she was using my dad's tablet, and the thing is, my dad doesn't update anything. He just like has it basically factory, given. And well, the thing is that she needed to download an app for the training the school gave her.
Right.
And
Mhm.
I had to like use the Google Play Store and use her account on it, and
Yeah.
it updated.
Oh no.
or it was updating stuff, and I get back into Portalis to save there for a while, and I get a call, and my dad's fucking furious. He's just like, "What the hell happened to my goddamn tablet?"
Oh no.
I was just like, "Okay, calm down. What the?" And he's just like telling me how it's all completely fucked up. There's something massively wrong, and I'm just like, "Okay, fuck. I don't know what the hell happened." So, and he's just like, "Yeah, it's just not working." He's threatening to fucking throw it against the wall, and I'm just like, "Okay, just calm down. I'll fix it."
Is that Tyler
So I
level
get there.
upset with this technology?
So I get there, and I'm just like, "Okay, what's wrong?" And he's just like, "There's something wrong with the Google search." And I was like, "Okay." I look at it. It's just like the regular Google search, except there's like a little bar where the newsfeed is. You know, like how they have personalized news feeds now, right?
Right.
Yeah.
They have, and there's like a blank box because he hasn't Googled anything since it's been there. And I'm just like, I'm like messing around with it, and it's like, I can search stuff. I'm just like, "Yeah, what's wrong?" He's like, "Let's go back." And he points to the fucking like white box, and I'm just like, "Get rid of that." I'm just like, that I and I just uninstall all updates from the app. I just give it back. Okay, yeah, that's all I needed. I was like,
What?
You had me under the impression that I might have just fucking tanked your tablet. And it was only because Google updated.
Oh my god.
Damn.
That's funny. Shouts out to Tim's dad for putting him through that hell.
It's funny, like my dad's old, but he's relatively up on stuff. Like he
Yeah, mine
has
too.
social media.
Yeah.
And like I send him stuff. He doesn't have Twitter, so I like screenshot tweets. I sent him one today. I'm gonna read it real quick.
Oh boy.
I thought of this in the midst of our thing because I'm like dad stuff. Okay. So at Pixelated Boat, because I'm not, stealing here, tweeted, Herman Melville's Moby Dick has the most memorable opening line in all of Western literature. I hope you motherfuckers like reading about whales.
I mean,
God damn it.
Yeah.
If I could harken back real quick to professors. I know this is a long shot, but I just thought of this story about one of my professors that is particularly funny. So I was I can't give away this information. I'm just gonna retracting all names. So blank is my teacher.
Give them a really cool name.
Okay, Mr.
Jeff
Schnickelwitz.
Rosenstock.
Mr. Rosenstock is my teacher. And, well, actually, I think that this is probably what Jeff would let fly if he was a teacher. So I've done everything in the class up until the final assignment. We're on the final assignment. It's like an essay type thing. And I type out my essay. But I only saved it once.
oh no.
And I only saved it when I had one sentence.
No.
And so I turned that into the class.
I feel this pain.
And I turn it in on Friday. Mr. Rosenstock doesn't say anything to me all weekend. I come into class. He has printed out our assignments. And he's handing them back to everyone with their grades. And he hands me mine, and it's a single sheet. Everyone else has got like 2-page papers. Mine is a single sheet with one sentence on it and my name and stuff. And in it, Mr. Rosenstock wrote, 95. I guess you're not wrong, smartass. And that's how I
beautiful.
passed that class.
Oh my god. I had just taken a sip of water when you started that story.
Yeah.
It's been spit out. Thank you, Tyler.
Thank you for letting me know that my level of comedy has peaked and I can now kill myself. I'm most grateful. Actually,
I have to strategically time my sips now, or I'm gonna be spitting every 20 seconds about something funny.
I wait until Tim gets off on a tangent, and then I'm like, okay, I've got a little bit of time to listen to Tim talk, and he shouldn't say anything funny until the punchline, hopefully. And so then I take my. Have I mentioned on the podcast that I have jury duty? Because I have jury duty next month.
Dude, okay, my dad doesn't in Texas, but he's registered as for jury duty here, and he has jury duty 3 days before he leaves California.
Oh god damn.
And he's like, don't. He's like gotten out of jury duty his whole life. He's like, just don't make me go. I'm not coming back early for this bullshit.
Man, I got the notice for it after all this shit with the school district had happened, and I'm like, well, at least if I don't have an actual job, I can make money being a juror. Woo! Thank God. Because you do get slightly paid for being
Slightly.
Yeah, you get minimum wage for being on the jury.
What's your minimum wage?
Tim, what's our minimum wage? I haven't worked
I'm gonna Google
an hourly
it,
job in so
you know
long.
what?
Now you see. Me getting hired at the bookstore was a very complicated process.
What in the fuck is this?
I'm pretty sure I get paid minimum wage. I'm just not sure what that means.
It's the goddamn fucking minimum wage piece of shit. I can't find it. Unless that is supposed to be it, and I don't think that is supposed to be it at all.
Let's see. Google.
I should have Googled it myself, but then I saw a message from someone and I had to reply. I'm so sorry. I have made this complicated.
Currently, the minimum wage is set at $7.50.
Glorious tweets for us real quick?
Of course you can.
No.
I'm going to read some Mr. Woods Says tweets. I'm plugging
I know,
this.
concerned caller. We've made it this far. Sorry. And people in the chat talking to me. Continue.
Okay. Let's take a sec and find something funny. Oh, man. Oh, here we go. Wordplay. We had a PowerPoint titled Hungary for Freedom, but he kept saying hungry for freedom. Hungary was hungry for freedom, and I'm so over that. That was the worst joke.
Oh no.
Let's see. Okay, evidently there's like some German thing. I'm gonna just talk about this one because I can't. I'd have to go back to find like the good tweets. But there's one that's I'm a jelly donut, and I need to explain this, but I don't remember the historical like preface of this. But something with Germany and the translation for like Brits versus Germans is like one of them's a powdered donut, the other one a jelly donut. Is that a thing? It's a word in German that translates to jelly donut, but
so wait, who's the jelly donut?
the Germans.
I knew it.
Let me Google this. German for jelly donut.
Oh my god.
Finally.
We were really hitting the hard top.
Ich bin ein Berliner. Oh wait, no, that's JFK. It's JFK.
What?
Oh wait, we're looping back because you said young Jesus JFK.
Young Jesus did kill JFK.
JFK said he was a jelly donut. Okay.
What is happening?
He said ich bin ein Berliner, which means I am a jam donut.
Oh yes, that's correct. Yes, that's right.
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah.
What was it we read earlier, Tim? That Trump called the leader of India, or called
what?
No, he called Nepal nipple to the leader of India. Right? I can just see him.
Took a
oh
sip.
wait. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for my Trump impression, everyone? Here we go.
Yes.
It's coming.
China.
So I just foresee him like sitting there, talking to the leader of India, and he's just like, "Yeah, so I think we really need to take care of the people down in Nipple. It's very important to me that we take care of the people in Nipple. All right, the people in Nipple love me. Okay, you don't understand. At least they're not Hillary Clinton. Am I right? Am I right?
Oh my
that's
god.
That's Trump doing stand-up comedy. So who in here likes Hillary Clinton? No one. Am I right? All right. Thank you so much. I'll be here all week.
If you don't laugh, you're fired.
If you don't laugh, I'll have you deported.
Oh no.
What?
Do you listen to the front bottoms? One of Donald Trump's latest tweets looks like a front bottoms.
Wait. Which one though? Hold on.
Oh god.
Listen to this.
It's like he's like she begged me for a job with tears in her eyes. And the front bottom song Twin Size Mattress has the lyrics with tears in my eyes, I begged you to stay.
What if Donald Trump is just actually a
I know.
He's just a fan.
He's just like a
yeah.
folk, punk, indie, whatever.
Watch him like be a fan of just like all the music I listen to under wraps.
Do you remember? Do you remember those? Compare them on issues posters where it would have like Trump and then it would have Hillary and Sanders.
Yeah.
There was one with all these music things, and I just distinctly remember this one. It was like compare them on Basement, and it was Clinton and Sanders, and Hillary's like, I don't know, I'm not a big fan of like dark places, so I don't really like basements. And then like the Sanders one is like, they're so underrated. Their older stuff's the best. Like songs about the weather is so great. And I'm like, I feel like Bernie Sanders secretly likes everything that I like.
God damn.
That's fair.
I think, do you like, I keep getting off on these freaking things. I swear this is the last one, and then we're getting back to whatever.
Okay.
I need a podcast of my own, guys.
I
need to come on
We can
here
make that
more.
happen. We can make that happen.
We should.
Let's make everyone vote in the chat. Elise, permanent host. Permanent host. Anyone?
I don't have the time to be a permanent host,
Doesn't matter
but
what
I would
anyone
love
says,
to be
'cause
like
it's my show, so.
a frequent host. But anyway, Chris Fleming, the guy's a genius. Honestly, if you haven't watched his stuff, go watch it on YouTube. But he has this video about teenage coffee. And it's like 3 years ago, a 15-year-old girl wanted to seem more mature, so she got into coffee. 3 years later, that girl is Bernie Sanders.
Oh, I see.
That's my Instagram bio. Because that's like me.
What the fuck was the
I'm
one?
Bernie Sanders now, sorry.
Well,
I follow a lot of socialist Twitter.
yeah.
Socialism.
Tim here is a.
I'm sorry. I
my
have
God.
to veto this.
Okay, swear to God, this is the last one. In English, like the teacher was like, "What's that C word in economics that everyone like absolutely hates?" Everyone else said communism. I said capitalism.
Oh hell yeah!
I'm not sure I can allow this.
Shut the hell up, Tim. You
As a
just
true
capitalist
I
American
piece
work
of
under
shit.
the table, okay? I don't pay taxes.
Socialism starts as the first step to communism.
Honestly, my
I think that,
favorite.
like-
I think we should go back to the barter system where we just trade stuff all the time. Honestly, you know, back in
I
back in
want
those
to pay to
days,
use my eyes.
because I was alive. Because I was alive back then. You know, it was just a great time. Everyone was nice to each other, and then everyone's favorite cousin Greed came along. And,
Oh God, yeah. I don't want money. Have you seen the
Yeah,
movie
right.
Lady Bird?
Yes.
He's like, I'm trying not to like engage in the economy. I'm trying to just barter. And then she's like, but you pay for private school. That's me.
God damn it.
Objection.
What?
You said that you don't want to make money. However, you
Earlier I
that-
said I wanted a high paying job. I know.
Somebody clip it. Somebody clip it. We got hypocrisy on the pot. No, I'm kidding.
Exposed.
I am exposed. I'm such a fraud.
God damn it. I trusted you.
I'm like a mega fraud.
I can't
I'm
follow
sorry.
any more of
I
our
let you
accounts
down,
now.
Tyler. I'm
Yeah,
not pumped. I'm not
Socialist
DIY.
Guys, you know, it's been nice. At least you are the permanent host because now I have to hang myself, so it's been fun.
It's your mortal end. The end of you being mortal.
That joke would have
Well,
killed me.
I gotta
I had a
congratulate.
new
that would
son.
mean you're immortal.
I was about to congratulate her. She killed you.
She
And
literally killed me with a joke.
I just
I've been
made your
trying
dance.
to do this analog for like 15 years.
You know, Tim, I'm gonna get Hung Jesus to write a diss track about you. To be honest, I don't like this disrespect
Do it, okay?
that's been going on for years and years.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Elise has known me for like 10 minutes, but at least she's nicer to me than you are.
I
So.
died in your films, Tyler.
You did. I went back and watched that part where you get eaten by that fucking zombie dude. I just love the fact that you shout, "Oh God! Oh damn!" I love that shit. It's so ridiculous, dude. And I have one piece of surviving footage from that movie now, and it's the worst piece of surviving footage I've ever seen in my life. Oh my God! I don't know what I was doing in that scene, but God, I was fucking awful.
Wow.
James. I'm just gonna, well, you know what? No one here's seen that scene, and I'm not
Oh
about
my
to
gosh.
show it. So,
Can I talk about my life in theater?
of course you can.
No.
the last time I was actually in a production was freshman year when I play. Since then, I was cast for a role. I was understudy. The guy quit. I was supposed to get the role and I didn't.
Oh,
so
you
like
told me
I
about
gave
this,
up on
didn't you?
theater. It pissed me off. Yeah. But
Oh.
the year prior, I was like a member of the chorus, and the opening scene of this one act, like I'm on stage looking up at the main character, he's like giving a little monologue. My mom videotaped it so that the like theater department could watch it and correct stuff.
Right.
2 seconds in, hard zoom to me, just looking at this kid. It's just me sitting there. And we watched it in theater class, and everyone burst out laughing. I was so embarrassed.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's great.
Let me divulge.
It's somewhere. I like want to pull that. So funny now, but it wasn't then. I was humiliated.
Since we're talking about theater now, allow me to divulge about my long and illustrious theater career that I don't have. But the last play that I was in, we did Noises Off, and man, I got the hell beat out of me for that fucking play. I was thrown, I was kicked, I was punched. I slid across the stage floor.
I think this is just cosmic like karma.
What the hell did I even do?
For all the abuse you do to the people in your films.
Hey, I have done nothing to anyone in my films. You are wrong. I treat my actors so well, they come to me.
Do I need to clip the part where you throw Austin into a trash?
I didn't throw Austin in the trash can.
Into a cactus?
What?
Did you say you threw him into a cactus?
No, I didn't throw him into the trash can. As Tim is trying to imply. That was Thomas. Thomas is a bad guy. He does bad things. Why are you shocked? For that matter, if you're trying to say I did anything to my actors, I did that to them in character where I'm playing a bad guy. So how can you accuse Tyler of anything when he's playing a character?
Santiago throw Austin across.
Wait. Hold on. Sorry, what?
Was his name Santiago? Was that?
Santiago kicked Austin in the ribs. He didn't.
No, he also threw him.
Well, yeah, but that was their idea, not mine. Anyways. No, that was all Santiago and Austin's idea. Anything they did to each other, that was consensual. So I don't want to. I had nothing to do with that.
Consensual abuse, great.
Exactly. See.
You're like the leader of like an underground fight. Yeah, it's definitely not my fault. They consented to being in the shit.
Hey, that's a fair argument, right? Just because I gave them the area to kill each other doesn't mean I was saying, hey, kill each other. They made the choice to try and kill each other, right?
I'm just profiting off of it.
Exactly. You see, now you're getting it, Tim. Very good. Good job.
God damn it.
No, I never heard any one of my films. Anyways, how dare you try to slander me on my own podcast, you piece of shit. I'm suing you. You're getting sued.
Do it. Lawyer up, bitch.
I'm not going to take anything from you, but I'm suing.
You got lawyers.
She's chanting it on. She wants me to sue you, dude. I've got lawyers, dude. You think I don't have lawyers with the shit that I do? Of course I have a lawyer. The fuck? I go to him every single day. I'm like, hey, we're filming today. Can I do this? And he's like, no. Jesus Christ. Did you draw this? No, you can't do it. Get out of here. I'm like, oh, okay. See you next week, Tom.
It's more like a parent.
Tom the lawyer. That's my next sitcom. Tom the lawyer.
Tom the lawyer.
And I'm just going to secretly film my lawyer. Yes, let's give him the theme song.
Okay.
I am encouraging you to actually make a somewhat okay podcast theme song if you want to, at least.
Really?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So, no shade, okay? Please don't shade me. I'm gonna preface this by saying I don't watch The Bachelor or Bachelorette. But
so she watches The Bachelor and Bachelorette. Go on.
I listen to a podcast like where they talk about The Bachelor Australia and New Zealand.
Mm-hmm.
It's some musicians I really like, and I like their accents. No shame, but they have a really, really good theme. It's jamming. I wish it was like a real song.
God damn it.
It's pretty great.
Oddly enough, I also watch a podcast where they talk about The Bachelor and The Bachelorette.
I feel like I should like say the name of this podcast for people out there to go listen. It's Bachelor of Hearts.
Hmm.
Cute.
Mine is
I like it.
Tiny Meat Gang. So two opposite ends of the spectrum here, but that's fine. That's legitimately the name of the podcast I listen to, just to be clear. I'm not meaning.
Nice.
Judgment.
Yeah, that's
What's your favorite podcast?
the Somewhat Okay podcast, which you can see every Monday at
Jesus
twitch.tv/Tom McAllister or something at 8 o'clock p.m. Mountain Time. All right.
You thought I was lying about this.
You're so
Should be named
conceited.
the shilling.
Well, what can
This
I
was
say?
a chance to like plug other people. Brother out, man.
I mean,
Of course you'd say
I don't
that.
think
you
anyone that I
socialist.
listen to really needs plugging
Yeah,
because
from
they already
each
have.
according to his ability, according to his need.
Well, you see.
Why do you think my political compass?
Well, you see, the thing is, everyone that I listen to is already well established and really doesn't need me to shout
Same.
out their podcasts. But I, on the other hand, am poor, and I would like to stop being poor.
I feel that.
So
I keep getting messages on my iPad. You're gonna hear one more ding. I see the little thing going. So
no, what podcast? Well, I listen to Tiny Meat Gang, obviously. Tim, what's that podcast that both of us listen to? The official podcast?
Yes.
Yeah, them two.
Penguin.
Sardana Cast, which is just like a film discussion podcast. That's pretty much it. Oh, and the Somewhat Okay podcast, which is on twitch.tv/Tom McAllister or something, every Monday at 8 p.m. Mountain Time. Hey, Tim.
okay, I listened to 3 podcasts. Can I just list them off? I'm not gonna talk about them, and then we can get back to our topic.
Go ahead.
4
Go ahead.
podcasts. 4 podcasts. 2 of them are tied together.
Do I hear a fifth?
So, Dear Hank and John with Hank Green and John Green.
Okay.
John's podcast, The Anthropocene Reviewed, really good. He talks about the Taco Bell dollar menu
Okay.
and Dr. Pepper and Googling people. The other one, the What's in Your Ear podcast by Luke Schwartz is good. He talks about music with his friends. And then the Strange Nerve podcast with Taylor Madison, where he talks to musicians who are his friends.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Very nice.
Nice.
So, Tim,
Okay, tell
your
me.
podcast.
Yeah.
My podcast.
Yeah, what podcast do you like?
I really only listen to one beside the official podcast.
Somewhat Okay podcast.
Wow, Tim, you're a
Oh
tasteless
my.
piece of shit. Anyways, let's move on to our next topic. No, I'm kidding. Go
I
ahead,
didn't
Tim.
even say who it was. What the fuck?
No, go ahead, Tim, please.
I
The other
listen
podcast.
to the Triforce podcast,
Oh, you
Where it
you
consists
told me
of-
about that
Legend of
before.
Zelda.
where it's basically
Zelda's my favorite hero, dude.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
There's it's all members of the YouTube group Yogscast,
Right.
and 2 of them are dads, and one of them is like the younger one, and they just talk about random shit. They're very British.
Uh-huh.
Talks about
It makes
stuff
it
going in
nice.
British British
Speaking-
land.
Yeah.
Why did I call Britain British?
British land?
Yeah.
You guys want to go to Japanese land?
You want to go to Ireland?
I was going to say Thailand, but that's literally just Thailand.
I know.
Damn. Got myself.
That's the point I was making.
Let's go to American land.
Thailand's really cool.
Is it?
Like from what I've heard.
I've
And like
only
I'm
been to Japan
vegan
and
and
Canada,
like
so-
they like tofu a lot. So
Yeah. I've only gone to Japan and Canada, so that's all. that I
I've
can
only
speak
gone to
for.
the US.
Oh, that's
I
unfortunate.
haven't even left continental US. I hate
Ooh.
water.
I really liked it
I'm
in Japan.
drinking it. But
And
I
Canada's
hate water.
somewhat okay. Maybe we should host our
I-
podcast there, Tim. What are we doing?
You should make a podcast where you just talk about things that are somewhat okay.
That's what this podcast is.
Why do you think we're on it?
Yeah.
But we're trying. Man, my self-esteem just took a dive.
Oh, come on. Damn, Tim, why you gotta
What,
do
are
that?
you
Why are you
better than
offending
us?
our guests now?
I'm somewhat okay. Thank you, Tim.
Tim, I'm gonna.
Y'all should really hone in on the fact that you both have T names. I shouldn't be here.
What? We're TNT.
Do you know what my initials are?
What?
Dynamite? They're egg. You think I'm kidding? I'm not.
Oh no.
I really tried not to laugh. Just to be clear, I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's good.
That's a
Everything I've
solid
done in my
name.
life has Well, it was an accident with my sister, and then it was intentional with me.
Oh, okay, so they did it on purpose with you.
Yeah.
So did you
Thanks,
just have
Mom.
one sibling then?
Yeah. Well, I have a stepbrother, but he's like dad.
He's
My
old.
dad's like old enough to be my grandfather. It's
Right.
complicated family. Oh
I'm
no! I
trying-
closed out the app again.
I'm trying to get as much information out of her in this podcast as I can, so that I don't have to have a refresher next time.
Do you want my social security?
Yes,
number?
yes. Give
My
me
credit card
literally
information?
everything.
Sure, yeah. Can you just DM us that
Yeah, if
real
you could
quick?
just put your address right here, we should be good.
Oh my gosh! No, someone was like, I can send you the camera. I want to get into 35 millimeter. He's listening to this right now, probably, or he will be. So, hi, Brandon.
Hi, Brandon.
And like, it's perfectly normal giving people addresses.
Right.
And like, I trust the people I give them to, so it's no big deal. But sometimes I'm like, these people, if they're like not who I think they are, could kill me.
Dude, like literally my worst fear. Constantly.
Oh man, I like. Yeah, I have a weird neighborhood. There are a lot of meth deals that happen here.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
I'm so sorry for this like text message beep, but
I don't think
Can you
people
hear it?
checking in on me.
Can you guys hear it?
You
I don't hear
didn't? Awesome.
Did you
That's
hear it, Tim?
great.
No.
Okay, I didn't hear it either. We're good.
Cause like I can hear it in my ears, but I'm not sure if it's going
Yeah,
through.
no, it's
So
not
that's
coming
good.
through. You're
Good.
good.
Okay. I keep complaining about this, and people are gonna be like listening and go, "What the fuck is she talking?"
But then they'll get to this point and they'll be like, oh. It'll be like, like a
Yeah.
little plot twist. For
You
them.
have to stick around.
Yeah. You got to make it to
And
this
then you
point in
can
the
call out the
podcast.
people. They'll be like, "Why is she saying that?"
Yeah, why is
Gotta
she
keep
saying that? She's
going.
so fucking
I think-
stupid. It's like, dude.
I think we're diving a little bit too deep into that.
Actually, literally, I was listening. I hate to be the egotist here, but I was listening to the podcast the other day because I like to review myself constantly
I
and
feel
evaluate
that.
myself because
I've been
I hate
listening to my
myself.
own music on loop.
Yeah,
I'm
right,
like,
dude.
it sucks. It's so bad.
Do you know how many times I watched Mortal N before it went public today? And
Like
it literally
20.
finished yesterday. Oh man, yeah.
20. I'm
had to
betting
have-
on
I
20.
had to have watched it at least 20 times yesterday.
Wow.
And it got a solid amount of views already, so I'm pretty happy with
Yeah,
that.
I saw that, and you haven't
Nice.
even like plugged it all that much
Nope.
yet.
Not yet. Yeah,
I would talk about it on the blog, but I'm supposed to... Okay,
What?
I'm supposed to be like reviewing someone's music, and I haven't had the time.
No, I know how that feels.
But
Doing
it's
them
good,
dirty.
but I don't know what to write. I'm like, I can't just be like, this sounds like Weezer, because not everyone wants that compliment.
No, yeah.
Well, it's your blog. You gotta do something.
I know.
It's your blog. I haven't gotten to
It's
review
my blog.
movies in a few days because I haven't gotten the time to sit down and watch anything. 'cause
You
I'm trying to-
blog so much.
Dude,
Like, you've posted more blogs from the time that I like told you this is the website I use than like I have in the whole year of having this blog.
man, I just love writing about movies. It's really easy for me. I just find
Yeah.
it super easy, and and editorials. Just writing my opinion on anything, which is why I love a lot of
Brilliant.
my crime classes because they're just like, we need 4 pages, and I'm just like, oh, okay, cool, and then it's like an opinion piece, and I'm like, I'm gonna have this done in like an hour. Fucking cool, dude. No, I just love
Have
writing.
you
about
heard
movies.
the Menzinger song? I have millions of opinions. I hope one day you hear me out. That's how I feel.
Same. Relatable. My blog
Yeah.
is picking up speed for no reason either. I don't understand. Like I am getting a lot of followers and likes every time I post a.
That's nice. I haven't liked any of your posts.
It's okay. My
Damn.
posts suck anyways.
I'm shading you.
That's fine.
Sorry.
I don't understand why they're getting likes and followed because I'm just like. It's not like my writing's stellar or anything. It's just me being like, hey, look,
Tell me.
I have a fucking opinion on
I
film.
like to think that my writing's stellar.
Confidence is the first step.
That's like conceited, but whatever.
It's
Because people are always
having
like,
Welcome to the somewhat
when I
conceited
interview
podcast.
people- yeah, that's us.
Go on.
Because like people, when I send them interview questions, they'll respond like before they answer them. They'll be like, "These are really cool," and
No,
they're
I
like
I told
not
you.
generic.
Yeah, I told you personally that I
Yeah.
quite liked your interview questions that you had for me. So,
Thank you.
especially that last
Ah.
one, I was just like, ah, damn.
It's a good question.
And-
If you read my interview with Free Kittens and Bread, I'm plugging them more than I'm plugging
hell yeah.
myself.
Well, you sponsored that podcast that we had after
Yeah,
we did
I
our interview,
did.
so
I didn't pay you money, but I was your sponsor.
You gave me publicity. That's all that matters
I
to
gave
me.
you publicity to like 12 people.
You like boosted my ego slightly. That's what matters.
Nice. I made you feel important.
There you go. Now
That's the point of my blog. Like, I just... yeah, that's it.
Good. You have
Where was I
accomplished it
going?
then. What was I? Oh, I was about to say.
Oh yeah, the question I asked on that was, what's your dream concert? Like, to perform, like, what lineup? And I think Chase's answer was my favorite. It was, like, a very Jeff Rosenstock style concert. The time that I saw Jeff, I've only seen him once, and this is disappointing, but it was, like, it felt like I was at a house show with 30 people,
right?
Even though there were, like, 300 people there.
Right.
And that's, like, every musician's goal. Well, not every, but you get the idea. It's like every DIY musician's goal is to have like that. It's beautiful. I love it.
I've seen Jeff twice.
Lucky. No, I've seen Jeff twice too. What are you talking about? Oh my god.
So much excitement. So much energy.
Yeah. The first time I saw him, this guy had a stuffed snake. And he not like
you were
not
at
like
that show. No,
it was
I've
like,
seen posts from that show.
It's beautiful. It was glorious.
That, yeah.
I have a video of Jeff like Britney Spearsing it, and he's like making the snake
I've
sing.
seen that.
It was majestic, and it was in a church. It was
that's
so
crazy.
Cool.
Yeah, I've seen that. I actually found out when I saw him in Dallas. I'm in a Facebook group called what is it called now? They've changed the name so many times. Jeff Rosenstock Morning Posting, I think it's called. And after I posted some photos from the show, this one girl commented, and I was like, "Hey, weren't you standing next to me, like at the show?" And then she was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Oh shit, we didn't talk to each other at the show because it pretty much ended and we all fucked off." But I was just like, "Cool,
That's me.
I found someone from the show that I was at," and the show that I was at, someone posted a concert video of it on YouTube, like where they put a camera on a tripod in the back and just let it run while the show goes.
Did you see yourself?
I did. I'm in the front row.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. I had a good
One
time
of these
at that show.
days, I need to like go to more horror shows because every band's merch is just like a back print with a picture of their crowd.
Yeah, right.
So like, another interviewee of mine, Halloween costume contest, formerly known as Josh Alien, formerly known as Things Not Worth Fixing, my pal Josh Allen.
Hey.
His merch at one point was like a picture of him at a show.
Hell yeah.
It was really cool merch.
Nice. Oh man, that's great. Who did you see Jeff with when you saw him live?
The first time was with the Menzingers and Roswell Kid, and that's when I got into Roswell Kid. It's like holy shit, they rule.
Like exactly the same.
Like I hadn't heard them before, and
Yeah.
I only listened to the like Roswell Kid LP, and I don't know why, but I'm not a big fan of Dylan Don't Do It, and that's the first song that came on, and then I'm like, the rest of this is gonna suck. But now I like love that LP, and I listen
That
to
is
it all the
legit
time.
like the way that I came into contact with Roswell Kid too, except I didn't listen to anything that they put out before I saw the show.
Shame.
I fell in love with them when I heard Baby's First Sideburns. They played it live
It's
in
a
Dallas.
good fucking song.
That is a solid song. Honestly, Good Graphics doesn't get as much credit as it deserves. It's a solid little EP.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. My dad, I bought my sister a Precious Art shirt for Christmas.
Aw.
And my dad's like, that's cool. I want one. So I bought him one. And on my Instagram, there's like a picture of him. And Roswell Kid's like, whoa, that's so sick. And Side One Dummy's like, whoa, cool dad.
Aw.
So
Aw,
now
that's
I've just
great.
been buying him like shirts. Like he has a
Merch.
father-daughter record shirt. Like I'm gonna make my dad internet famous, but only in the like independent music community.
So wait, the second show, who was
It was Jeff's. Oh wait, Chris Stevenstock. There we go. Chris, Laura, and Jeff. And I love all
hell
three of
yeah.
them so much. They are
Dude,
the
we saw
greatest human beings.
we watched the same Jeff
background-
shows.
Yeah,
Like
that's really cool.
Yeah.
My background on my iPad right now, picture of me and Jeff.
Where did you
I have-
see them at? Chris and Lauren.
I saw them in Austin at the Barracuda.
You saw
It's my
them.
favorite venue.
You saw them the day after I saw them, because I
That's
saw them
cool.
in Dallas. The day
Okay,
before.
so I'm trying to figure out, is Clovis like eastern New Mexico? Is it like almost on the border?
We're
or
like
something?
right on the
Yeah,
border of Texas,
basically.
pretty much. Yeah.
Nice. I'm in the smack dab center of
Oh
Texas.
boy.
Which like it's nice because most people go to San Antonio or Austin,
Mhm.
and I'm like close to both of those.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey Tim, why don't you tell her what comes near us?
We
Nothing.
have
Absolutely
Nothing.
Amarillo.
nothing.
We have Lubbock.
I saw.
Amarillo sucks.
The only time that a musician came close to where I was Roswell Kid during their Precious Art tour. They came to Albuquerque, which is 4 hours from me.
Okay, isn't High School Musical based in Albuquerque?
Yeah, I completely
God
forget
damn.
about that.
Because he's like, his dad wants to go to ASU, but like,
Yeah.
she goes to what? She goes to Stanford, and he like wants to follow her to California.
See, everyone
They don't like
associates
that.
Breaking Bad with Albuquerque, but real film goers associate High School Musical with
High
Albuquerque.
School HSM.
Oh man, that's wild.
I hate High School Musical.
Dang.
Such a bad movie.
It is
Tell
pretty
us how you
terrible.
really feel.
It's like my favorite bad movie, though. If my friend
It's-
Ava listens to this podcast, she's like not gonna want to be my friend anymore.
Aw,
It's okay.
damn.
Well, let's be fair. It's a Disney aired or
It
Disney
is,
Channel
yeah.
aired movie. I
Yeah.
don't think quality was exactly.
The good Disney Channel movies are Camp Rock.
Oh no.
Just Camp Rock.
I'm personally
Camp Rock.
It's a terrible.
I'm personally a fan of
Good
the
movie.
Donald Duck Nazi propaganda.
Oh my god.
Hey,
I had
fuck
a
you
teacher
guys.
get fired for like fascist propaganda videos.
Oh.
Showed us.
What the
And he
fuck?
showed us a video of like Lenin in the like, cause you know he's embalmed and stuff, and they
Right.
keep him in a glass
Mhm,
casket.
yeah.
And it was he was a weird guy. He really liked Vladimir Putin.
What the hell was
Okay.
what the hell was the teacher's name here, Tim? He got fired for punching a student. What was
Oh,
his name?
Mr. Bishop.
Oh, Mr. Bishop. I want to have
Oh,
a boxing
God.
match with him now. He cold cocked that kid too. He bah! Like
Oh god.
I lent that boy to God for a few seconds.
You
I
know,
lent him to the Lord.
I'm sort of torn on the subject because I don't like. At the same time, I understand the kind of people that went to our high school. So
Oh yeah, let me tell you. Well, at the end of the day, Tim, as a teacher, probably just shouldn't punch students, to be honest. I know there's a controversial opinion, guys, but
Just don't punch them.
just try not to punch your students.
all I'm saying is that the people at our high school, I can see why someone would, in theory, punch them into the face.
Luckily, I was very shy in high school, so they had no reason to punch me. Luckily, I was very, very quiet in high school. Then I joined theater, and everything
Oh, and then
changed
all
after
of
that.
the abuse comes.
Oh, should we talk about the emotional turmoil that theater
Okay,
put
but
me
being
in?
in a theater production alone, like without the outside people, is emotional abuse enough.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Okay, I have no clue what our topic. You should have let me in on this. Then I could help us stay on track. And now I'm the pro.
Staying on
Thank
track
you.
is for nerds, first off. And our next
I am a
topic
nerd.
is featured, which is Tim's
Featured.
topic. Explain this to us, Tim.
I have just been noticing a certain trend and a lot more pop culture,
Oh,
music.
feet.
but just the fact that in every song it seems that there's like, you know, like the one verse where
Mhm.
one verse rapper everyone requires to have like one verse by another artist, and you know, being that you two are, in your words, do-it-yourself artists.
He wants us to
DIY.
collab, dude. Tom McAllister featuring.
I
Ferret
should
Bueller
promo
Win.
a song. Yeah, Ferret Bueller.
When-
Okay, but you
when-
know what sucks? I'm the only Ferret Bueller musician. But if you Google me just Ferret Bueller, it's pictures of this art that people have made that's like the cast of Ferris Bueller as Ferris.
What?
And I want to like steal.
Did you guys know? Speaking of Ferris Bueller's Day Off, I recently found out. God damn it, what's his name?
Matthew Broderick.
Matthew Broderick. Did you know he killed 2 people?
Oh, I don't love him anymore.
Wait. He didn't kill them on purpose. It was an accident. It's a car accident.
That makes it better, man.
Well, I mean, shit. It wasn't his fault. What do you want from him? He got in a car accident.
But
dude.
he
It's
could
not
have
like he
been
was
less
drunk or anything.
negligent. Oh, it was a car accident, not
Yeah.
like a hit
No, it
and
wasn't like a
run.
DUI or something. No, he he was driving on a.
That's so sad.
Yeah, he killed a 28-year-old woman and a 63-year-old mother. When he was driving home, or no, he was driving through Ireland, and this huge
depressing.
storm. Oh yeah, don't worry, I've got plenty of this. And this huge storm came in. Oh, while we're at it, did you know that Mark Wahlberg kicked the shit out of a Vietnamese guy in the 80s?
Let's not. I drove by Wahlburgers when I was in Boston.
All right, wait, let me see. What else was there? I found out Tim Allen was a cocaine dealer in the 70s.
Oh, God. No,
Yeah.
but the Santa Claus.
Yeah, and he almost went to prison for it, too, but he gave everyone up. And then he became an actor.
So that's the secret.
We got to deal cocaine, Elise.
Okay,
then we got to
let's
give everyone
continue
up.
about the featured now that I know what
yeah,
we're doing. Because trust me, I've seen that, and even like, it makes sense in rap. Like I get it. Like I listen to rap, and I know how much it makes sense if everyone's like just spitting verses. But the fact that every freaking pop song needs a rapper for it to be worthwhile, like that's
Justin
what
Bieber featuring
upsets me.
Snoop Dogg.
And I think the podcast that I sponsored, I think that's the one where you talked about too many cooks.
Yeah.
And at first, I, like Tyler, thought it was going to be about the SNL skit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel that there are too many writers, too many people. And I love collaboration. Like I mentioned earlier in this podcast, working with my friend Bree, Salt Lake, Ohio. Give her some love. She's like writing drums and like helping me mix and master, and it's cool, and I love that kind of collaboration. But these people who don't need to collaborate are doing it, and that's the thing. And they have to do it at this point. Like no one just wants a song with Taylor Swift or a song. Imagine if there were songs with only DJ Khaled. What would be DJ Khaled?
Okay. Can I talk about a hilarious moment? So
Give me a sec, I'm sipping water. Here we go.
Okay, go forth.
So apparently there's a game. Do you know the game Overwatch?
Yes.
Well, they just had they're trying to go into esports, and they basically just had the grand finale. And you know who performed at their finals?
Was it DJ Khaled?
It was DJ Khaled by himself, and it was literally just yelling the stuff that the shit that he yells. Like it literally all he ever did. Well, yeah, that's all he did. They play all the other songs, and then there's and the points where he yells all that. That's all he did.
That's crazy.
Can you imagine catching a check for doing that, dude? God damn.
Did you see the Smash Mouth DJ Khaled beef on Twitter?
Wait, what?
I don't want to talk about it because it's a family friendly podcast. No, it's freaking not. But
wait, I'm sorry.
I'm trying to find a way to talk about it. Okay, so DJ Khaled tweeted that he doesn't give his wife oral sex because
I'm
he's
looking
the
at the
king.
tweet at the moment.
Yeah, and then Smash Mouth they were what kind of king doesn't, or a man who doesn't isn't a king, or something like
a king who doesn't is no king at all.
Yeah.
But the first reply. Wait, it gets better though. The first reply to this is, "Does Shrek?" Never mind. And then Smash Mouth replied, "Ask Fiona." And then someone tweeted a nude of Fiona, and I'm just gonna, I'm gonna
Oh
get out of this
God,
tab
no,
real
I
quick.
don't want to see that.
I'm tired of this. But collaborations that didn't need to happen. Did anyone hear the Metallica Lou Reed album?
No.
Well,
oh my God,
Lou
I'm trying.
Reed did an album with Metallica, so that's a thing that happened. It happened.
You know
forever
what
ago,
kind of not like featured, but something I'm really here for.
Mm-hmm.
Toto covering Hash Pipe by
Oh.
Weezer.
Ah, yes.
Ah, so good.
So good. I'm so happy.
Yeah. I am too.
Debatable.
It's really 2018. I can
really
listen to
is
Afro
2018.
by Toto.
I think we are in the greatest timeline of 2018s, though. We are officially getting Space Force!
But,
Oh
like,
my god.
we're gonna have to change all the other like, yo, the Marines are gonna be the, like, kick your ass force.
They're finally gonna
and
be
the
Space
Navy's
Marines.
gonna be the, like... You know what's funny? My sister's in the Navy, but I'm convinced she can't swim.
Oh no! Oh no!
Well,
Like I love her, no shade. Swim test, but I feel like they have too easy a swim test.
huh.
You like tread water for 4 minutes. And
What the fuck?
pretty much.
All right,
My
this person could
lifeguard
cut through 2
swimming
feet.
test was harder than that.
All right, you can walk through 2 feet of water. You can handle the open ocean.
Dude, becoming a
Yeah.
lifeguard was a bitch.
Okay.
The what you have to go through. We had to swim miles, dude.
Oh god.
I had to swim miles.
Damn.
I live in
Andrew
Mexico. I barely
once-
swim at all. Like,
Andrew
I just
once-
hate pools and stuff.
that's fair.
Andrew once floated across a lake.
Damn.
So
Floated?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like
no-
unknowingly or
he just floated. I think he did it on purpose, but he didn't swim there. He just floated there.
damn.
Wow.
Talented.
I was concerned,
What are we
but
concerned
not
for?
that concerned.
Wait, what?
Because he could have died,
Oh.
and that would have been joyous.
That's awful.
What the fuck?
You
Oh, I'm
twisted
sorry. Am I?
What?
your audio just got
Yeah, it cut. Yeah, Tim just got cut off the podcast. Thank you, censors.
Sorry, Tim.
Anyways, no, I'm kidding. What were you gonna
I
say,
was
Tim?
just saying. Oh, so
Say it
now
gently.
I'm the bad guy.
You are
I've
from
been-
the start.
I've.
What? Whoa! Whoa!
Your guest
Oh,
is shading you. Okay, but
Okay,
what are we talking
wow.
about?
So far, I haven't offended the guest, so I'm doing pretty good, I think.
Yeah,
Right?
good job.
Thank you.
I mean, neither of you have offended me. I think the
I don't know.
implication
Tim called you
that I was
somewhat
only-
okay earlier. I wouldn't call that an implication. I mean, he just kind of brought that out.
Why
into
do
the
you
feeling.
think
Okay.
we're here?
You know what? You know what? Do you think you're too good for us? Is that it?
Well, Tim,
No.
maybe you just think too lowly of yourself. You know.
I think very lowly of my.
That all right? Both of you then. You gotta,
Someone asked.
Someone get on
Wait,
my
do
level.
you not?
Someone get on my
Someone was-
level where
What do
you
you mean?
secretly hate yourself in private, but you got this huge ego in front of everyone. It's great.
No, I hate
Gotten me so
myself
many
everywhere.
job opportunities. It saved my wife. It's just great.
Yeah.
Just kidding. It didn't save my wife. I don't have one.
I know.
What?
I like listening to Bo Burnham's old comedy. I'm looping back to my topic.
Look at us go.
Because it's like my only topic.
All right,
but
guys. So if you just rewind
he's
hour and
like,
37 minutes ago.
my wife divorced me and all this stuff. Which, okay, I've got the lyric. It's my wife divorced me, which unconsciously forced me to lose all sense of self. And I literally thought he had a wife. And this was like a 19-year-old singing this stuff. And I thought he had a wife. Like,
What were we going on about again? About features and whatnot?
sorry.
No, I just don't know where we were going with that. Are we done
we
with
were
that
going
topic?
to-
Or
We touched on it. What else
so
do you
when are
want
we
to
collabing?
mention with it, Tim? Yeah.
Yeah, when's that gonna
Okay, can I
a
again?
split between
can I
us
plug,
when?
Can I plug a good split?
Yes.
I actually don't know the name of it, so I'm gonna feel bad about this. But Jake Clark and Taylor Madison did this cool split where they wrote songs for each other and played them. I'm gonna try to pull up the name of the split. I'm so sorry.
You're good.
Let's find this.
I've tried to do splits twice, and both times the people I was doing splits with just dipped on me. So
I don't think there's a name of it. I think it's just a name.
And
But
I'm
we
still
should do
salty.
a split.
we should.
We should do a split.
I'm telling
We're
you,
very
dude,
different. Like the music we
I
write
think-
is very
I think
different.
we
but we
should,
listen to the same thing.
I'm telling you, we should just combine into one entity called
We should be
Baby
like
Death
super.
and Incest. Well, maybe not that name exactly, but just like you get my point.
I have a list of ones. Do you want to hear my favorite?
Yes, I do.
Okay, can I read a couple of these off? This
Yeah.
is where I got Ferret Bueller.
Okay.
Okay, let's find this. Gotta love the notes section on my iPhone.
Ferret Bueller.
Sponsor
and
me,
the
Apple. Okay, so we have. I'm trying to find this one specific one, but it's like lost in the mix. Communized, organized. Fuck.
Well, it's over.
I like the last part of it. The fuck part that really got to me emotionally.
Communism, organized crime, and striking.
Wait,
I like
what was
that.
the last one?
Communism
Striking.
ought to be a crime.
Striking. Okay, cool.
Hey. I also like A Town Called Purgatory.
Ooh.
My dad gave me this one while complaining about COVID. Waterboarded by Idiots. Let's see. Short sleeve vinyl.
Ooh.
7-inch.
Ooh.
That would be that's if I put out like a 7-inch, that's what I'd call it.
I'm telling you. Dude,
I was
that's a
at
nice
Warp
one.
Tour and I was talking about people's fashion choices. This guy was wearing a short sleeve flannel. And to a friend of mine, I'm like, this dude gets it. He's wearing vinyl.
Can you imagine how uncomfortable vinyl would be as a clothing accessory?
Miserable. Oh my god.
Speaking of
things
vinyls,
people wear to Warp Tour.
I really hate to plug myself again, but I'm pressing my first album to vinyl.
I want to make cassettes.
So it's
How
coming.
do you do it?
I've got a site. I'll send it to you later.
Okay.
I do it through a site, and cassettes are good to do on that site too.
So cheap.
They're so cheap.
They're so cheap. I love it. I have so many. My car doesn't even play cassettes. I'm gonna take out my CD player and put in that player.
Oh god.
So wait, what duo name are we going with?
What duo name?
Yeah.
Our supergroup name?
Yeah.
I really think we should do a split and just call it short sleeve vinyl.
Honestly, yeah. I was thinking we do like a what do you call it?
My dad gave an alternate name to Roswell Kid, and it's Roswell Rascals, and I'm here for it.
Oh hell yeah! I was just thinking of in the way of how because we can still do a split and whatnot.
Yeah.
But
supergroup, man.
I'm telling you, we should supergroup it like who Jeff and Chris do. I love what they do.
We could be Van Tardigo, a spooch.
I'm sorry, what?
Van Tardigo.
Mom, the music
Mom, the
How do you play a video in chat? I want to.
How do you play a video in chat? What do you mean? How do you put one in chat?
I'm trying to send you.
Okay.
It's of Jeff.
Let me look at the
Let me see if I can. It's glorious.
So go to the video wherever it is.
Yeah.
Wait.
Is it on YouTube?
I don't think she's on.
No, it's
laptop.
like a video on my camera.
Oh.
Yeah. If you go to
I'm just gonna send it and hope this works.
Yeah. Just do.
If you want to play it, do it.
All
I'm
right.
not putting a comment. Here we go. But this, I'm pretty sure John's talking in the background, but let's see if it'll load. Yeah, it's Jeff.
That's Jeff. Let me see this. Video.move.
Move.
Yo, what's up? It's Jeff.
Mommy.
Fuck that dude. You're gonna be fine. He's dumb. You're awesome.
Aw.
Will it load?
Yeah, I just watched it.
Yeah.
What was he? Who was he talking to?
Okay, this is funny, and at this point I hope my sister doesn't listen.
Right.
But so she's married to the guy that this was about, but at the time he had just broken up with her, and I'm like, she loves Jeff. I have to do this.
Right.
And when I sent it, she's like, "Oh, so sweet." And then a week later, back with the guy.
God.
Well,
damn it.
You tried.
I know.
That's
I'm
all
so
that
mad.
matters.
And now I'm like, anytime someone gets broken up with, and it was a dude, I send it. I'm like, I gotta use this. It's golden.
Oh, now I gotta use it.
So
Shit.
good.
This is beautiful. I love this.
Yeah, I love Jeff.
Me too. I
My
love
name is
Christine
Jeff.
too. My name is Jeff.
No.
Stop that.
My name is Jeff.
Our fourth guest is back. Hello, Thor. Are you gonna breathe heavily into
Thor.
the mic? Thor. Can you
More
hear
like
him in the
boy
mic?
Ragnarok.
I could. God damn it! No, I could hear him. I could hear him moving around. I could hear his collar.
His mouth. He has a loud mouth. I don't like mouth noises. What's our topic? The whole podcast is gonna be me saying
this
things.
This is basically what the podcast usually is, isn't it, Tim?
Okay, good. I don't feel bad anymore.
What
I'm trying to decide if I want to like. But
wait,
you
cut out. Could you repeat that?
I'm thinking like maybe I might just promo a song. Because like I put out the like shittily done thing last night, and it's cool. Like it's scary, but it sounds awful. That sound quality.
I enjoyed it.
Thank you.
So I really enjoyed. What was? Oh fuck! God damn it! What was the Hang on, I'll find out instantaneously.
God damn it!
Okay.
It'll take me but a second.
So, what are our subjects?
Passive language. I really
passive
enjoyed.
Language.
I really
okay,
enjoyed
you know what's
passive
wrong
language.
with it?
What's wrong with it?
The cover art says passive person.
Does
With
it?
the wrong heart. I couldn't.
Oh shit! It
decide on-
does. Okay, but the text, I literally didn't notice that the
Really?
last few
It's
times I've
super
gone to it.
faint.
Yeah, it's really like
so hard
you gotta
to see.
look for it. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a picture of me in Rhode Island.
Nice.
I liked Rhode Island a lot. Nice. Okay, I need to go check on the dog.
Okay.
With me, I'll still be here, but there will be movement.
Okay.
No.
This is the somewhat mobile podcast.
Yeah, I'm taking you on a tour of my house.
Oh,
Nancy,
all right.
Out.
Oh no, she's gonna dox herself.
Oh no.
Okay, we're good.
Doxed.
Sorry.
I think well, what the fuck was it? I don't know. Anyways, next topic. Welcome to Tim's topic. Bittersweet endings.
Ah, yes.
Like my life. Go on.
Oh no, you're immortal.
Why don't I title anything? All I do is make memes of it. No, I'm kidding. Go on.
I would just like to discuss this because I believe that Bittersweet ending is the best ending.
Wow, you just
cut
cut
out.
the fuck out on that.
God,
You really cut out.
You were like, Go on, please. Oh no, he's actually dead.
Oh no.
He left. He's mad. He's sulked. No, go ahead, Tim.
But recently I'm just finished a show, and yeah, it had a very bittersweet ending. A lot of people died. But it just makes me realize that in any type of gaming format or like movies or anything, I enjoy bittersweet endings immensely. It's better than just having a one note, oh, everything ended up fine.
Yeah.
Or, oh no, everything is bad. Like whenever it's like, especially with like horror movies, like their endings are just like really, they do this like bittersweet ending bad, in my opinion.
Oh
like,
shit, my dog is peeing on
Oh man.
Oh no.
Well,
there's a bittersweet ending for you folks. If this was the end of the podcast, man, that is unfortunate. My dog literally did the same thing earlier today.
Oh god.
God damn it, we can't win. Poor.
This is why I have a cat.
Do you have a cat, Tim?
Yes.
I didn't think you'd love anything. Huh. Anyway.
Thanks, Tyler. I mean, you're not wrong.
I was watching one of the some of the live stream highlights, and there was this one where you were like, she just kept chasing me, and I just kept running away. I just hurt her, and I'm like, yeah, Tim, it's just like everyone who loves you. And then you hear Caleb go, oh, I'm gonna cry.
And then I'm just like, Tyler, look at me,
Tyler. Wait, Tim, no. Yeah. Oh man, that was a beautiful highlight. God damn it.
I'm off mic, so this.
It's off the record.
I hate being a pet owner.
Invest in cats.
This is the part of the.
I like cats.
Don't invest in dogs as much.
I hate dogs.
Then why do you got one?
Tim, you're just a racist, so truly I don't think you can speak on this matter.
I think that's speciesist.
No, he's racist, trust me.
Wait, what? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm selling you out, Tim. I'm sorry.
Do we need to go to the history of this podcast?
Okay, I've said some questionable shit, but I've never said anything racist on the podcast.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm absolutely. And if I did, I wiped it from the history. So fuck you, Tim. I'm in control here. I own the game. Bring it on, bitch.
I need to pull up checking.
Okay, again, you're pulling up stuff that was me acting. So not Tyler's words, the character's words. You can't use that against me.
But you created it.
Wait, have you seen the SNL skit where it's like they're casting 12 Years a Slave, and all of the crew people, like the people operating the camera and like reading the script with them, are all like black. And they're supposed to be saying like the N-word and stuff.
Oh
and
my
none of
God.
them do it. But then they bring in a janitor who has no clue it's for a film, and he just starts saying all this racist stuff. And they're like, "You're perfect."
We love it. Now, what was I? Tim, you were just saying that horror movies have really shitty, bittersweet endings, or you think that they don't do them well. Why don't you expand on that some more? Because I have a counterpoint.
I missed this whole thing, so I want to hear it.
It's okay, yeah. Well, he didn't get into it.
I'll go back later and listen, but whatever.
Okay. Go for it.
But I mean, and this is mostly aimed at like sort of like the same people who made the fucking Slender Man movie.
Oh yeah.
But
you're late, a little late on that one, guys. Just want to reiterate that point. A little late on that movie. Continue.
But
although, actually, mentioning that, someone did bring up a good point to me that around the time that Slenderman was like peak popularity, that
like 2010.
Yeah, that murder happened involving him with those two girls where they tried to kill that other girl.
Yeah.
So I think that might be why movie studios were kind of like, maybe we shouldn't touch that one, guys.
I actually don't believe that was that big of a factor. I mean, it's a tragic case, don't get me wrong. But that was 4 years ago. Its peak was 8 years ago. It's time.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying at the time, when they would have wanted to capitalize on that, I don't think they would want to make something that would be attached to it. It's like making a movie out of Manhunt after that game came out. It's kind of like, maybe we shouldn't do this, guys.
Imagine watching a Charles, like...
Yeah. It's all about timing, guys. And in this case, it would have been better to do the movie then. If anything, I think that would have been a great selling point. The myth that got a girl murdered. Like, come on. How did you... Hollywood, you are scum. You are scum of the earth. How did you not capitalize on that?
Too late.
Exactly. Like,
you know what video game I wish?
Which one?
Bully.
Classic.
Oh my god, I remember Let's Play with PewDiePie like forever ago, and I'm like, this is great. This is better than anything based in a boarding school.
I love that game.
Okay, can we put Video Guy on blast again?
Who?
The guy that Jeff.
Okay, right. What about it?
Okay, so he told my sister that Dead Poet Society is not a good movie.
Oh fuck. Oh damn.
I know. Divorce
imminent. Activate divorce.exe.
Activate divorce, yeah. Sonic.exe.
So wait, Tim.
Yes.
Elaborate on your point finally.
But
no, it was me this time. I'm the one that was like, but this about the Slender Man thing, even though no one actually gives a shit. Go ahead, Tim. Elaborate on your point.
In like those like really like ghost-centric movies, especially, whenever it's just like we finally got rid of insert whatever ghost or demon, and then all of a sudden it's like there's like a 5-second clip where somebody's eye apparently got infected.
Are back.
Yeah, or like in the Babadook where it's just like, oh, the thing's still there. Oh no, but it's just like, for me, and I mean, a horror. Don't get me wrong, a horror movie can definitely get it wrong, but I think that overall it's really notorious. They're just like, we're gonna definitely make the viewer think about, or that's all it seems. No one's ever done this before, and you're just like, yeah.
May I bring up a horror movie that I think does do the bittersweet ending well?
Of course.
Has anyone in here seen I Saw the Devil?
Nope.
No.
Damn! Well, I can't talk about it because I don't want to ruin that movie for you guys, but you need to see that movie. But the ending...
Well, like, think about it. If you were podcasting this, potting, what if people hadn't seen it there?
Well, then
would
that's
you
too
feel
damn
bad?
bad. I would give a spoiler warning.
Oh,
but I want
so
to make sure that
mean.
you guys had seen it before I started talking about it. See, and
Yeah.
I gave them a little bit of warning because I would be like, if you have seen if you haven't seen I Saw the Devil and you don't want it spoiled for you, please go watch it, please. It is a really good movie. It's a Korean movie, and
Nice.
I'm gonna talk about the ending as lightly as possible as I can without ruining it. But they do carry a really good message throughout the movie regarding revenge and that kind of thing. And at the very end, it does have this moment where you're kind of like, was this worth it? This whole adventure and whatnot? Like, did any of this need to happen kind of thing? And did it really help our main character in the end? Which is about all I can say without totally fucking this beautiful, beautiful ending that when it happened, I was just like, damn. It left a hole in my heart because I was like, God damn, that's sad as shit. So it's a really good movie. Check it out if you haven't. South Korean movie.
Nice.
It's brutal as fuck. God damn, that movie's brutal. But yeah, it's definitely worth watching. It's a really good movie.
Now, I do have 2 instances of bittersweet moments that I really, and one from a video game. For Bioshock 2, the neutral ending, quote unquote, that ending is just like right kick in the feels. Because it's just a perfect blend of like everything gets, resolved, but yet there's like a lot of things unanswered.
Mafia 2 did it pretty well too, as well. Not the two. No, Mafia 2 did that really well, I think. Have you played Mafia 2, Tim?
No, unfortunately.
Damn it. I just started playing the first one the other day, and that game's controls suck shit. God
Trump impression?
damn. No, it's so bad. I was trying to play through it, and I had read in the comments like, "Oh, these controls suck." And normally I'm just like, "Oh, it's people bitching about old style controls," which I get because older controls do kind of suck. But this game, the driving controls are separate from the moving controls. Like when you're walking around, you use WASD, but when you drive, you use the arrow keys instead.
What the fuck?
That's so dumb. But aren't they supposed to be like interchangeable?
I mean, yeah, they could be, but the thing is, I don't like to go in and modify controls because I can fuck up an entire control scheme doing that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But no, and the driving in that game is hell. I almost didn't finish the first mission of the game because it took me fucking 30 minutes to do because the driving in this game is such hell. And the driving for the AI, they're fine. They don't get ass fucked like Tyler does. No, they'll just show the fuck up out of nowhere and then ass fuck him because he's getting fucking destroyed by everything else. Oh,
I only ever had that issue with fucking Watchdog.
I think I just had a stroke. Continue. I had like an
But,
aneurysm. Shit. All right, go ahead. Watch Dogs. Yeah, that game is also hell on the driving too. Fuck.
No, that's because it's like a combination of like guiding you and you just trying to drive on your own. You're just like, you have to let me do what I want.
You gotta pick. God damn it. Yeah, that one's really rough. And then the driving in fucking in Grand Theft Auto 4 is kind of poor too. Just because like it's like I love that game. I really do.
Yeah.
But it feels like I'm driving a cinder block. I feel like I'm driving a cinder block. And whenever I try to turn this cinder block, it's just like, I'm just going to flip, to be honest, dude. Good luck losing these cops. You may as well go back to Russia. Just forget the rest of the story. Fuck them.
You want to know what I hate in Grand Theft Auto?
Go for it.
No.
When you steal a car and the radio station they have going is terrible. Like,
it's just like when you steal a car in real life.
Like, fuck. And you can't change it.
I hate it when my victims have terrible music playing when I steal their car.
Yeah, I got this car. Oh god, this person's basic as fuck.
You're like you like break in and then you're like, oh no. Oh,
Just smash his
baby.
window.
Let me go
pulls
get my
out gun,
CDs real quick. I'll be right back. Fuck.
Oh,
kills-
This
man.
music's terrible.
kills the person you steal car from just because of their music taste.
God damn it. Oh, man.
Yeah, actually, that's the thing. You wouldn't want to like steal the vehicle of someone with the same music taste because you were like, wait, maybe they're cool.
Wait, they like Jeff Rosenstock? Oh, no.
Okay, you need to pick a lane.
What?
You can't be stealing vehicles. Oh,
Dude,
they
look,
like the same stuff as me.
you can have whatever kind of morals you want. Like, you know, criminals have standards sometimes.
I don't think you're gonna just beat the shit out of a
apparently
person
one would.
stealing their
Elise
car.
just said that she would do this exact thing. So if not to say
Steal
that
the
Elise is
vehicle
a
of people
criminal,
who smoke
but if she ever
together.
was a criminal, theoretically, she would have standards where if the person matched her music to, if she saw, you know, a Roswell Kid CD
If they've
sitting on the
got
dash.
Barrett Bueller.
God damn it.
God damn.
I'm trying to think. What other standards could I apply
If they have
to that
Tyler
kind of situation?
McAllister.
Wow.
Oh yeah, then you definitely kill him.
Brown
Weren't you just
nose.
berating him?
I
He was
was.
killing himself.
Wait, what?
God damn it.
Wait, I'm confused. What happened?
You know,
What?
She's promoting you. Well, at the same time, like 30 minutes ago, she was berating you just for shouting yourself.
Hey
out.
man, there's one thing that I like about people that I surround myself with. It's that they're wishy-washy as hell. That's what really matters at the end of the day.
fickle.
I
Because
think
let's
you're
face
just
it,
Can
saying-
I
Tim,
say something?
you backpedal constantly.
How do I backpedal?
Tim, when was the last time you ever stuck to an opinion? One podcast number 2,
Constantly.
you were like, man, just, you know, fuck the Jews. And then podcast 5, you're like, man, I sure do love these Jews that are giving me all this money.
You
like, you
wanna
just get
know
paid
the
out,
only-
dude. So I...
You want to know the only long-held opinion
Oh, boy.
I have?
Go ahead.
It's that my favorite CD I've ever purchased, and to this day, it was the first one I bought. It's still the Shrek 2 soundtrack. Like I bought Precious Art. I have Post. I don't care. Shrek 2.
Can I get Shrek 2 on
Also,
vinyl,
can
please?
I put in something? Y'all were both talking about games that are like a 2, and I keep thinking Electric Boogaloo.
Mafia 2
Like,
Electric
I don't know
Boogaloo?
why. Like,
I always go
Bioshock
with the
2
Die
Electric
Harder template.
Boogaloo.
I always go with the Die Harder template,
Oh,
where
that's
it's like
smart.
blank harder. You know,
That's smart.
that's what I usually do. That's harder.
Bruce Willis.
Aha. He had a roast
Bruce
recently.
Willis, sir.
How about that?
What?
He had a roast recently. They did a Bruce
Nice.
Willis roast,
Nice.
and there was like one funny joke in the entire thing,
Damn.
and
Sad.
it was by Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
I love him.
He went up there and was like, he's like, you know, I'm a Bruce Willis fan. My dad was a Bruce Willis fan. His dad was a Bruce Willis fan. And his dad was a Bruce Willis fan as well. What I'm trying to
That's
say here is Bruce Willis has been here
funny.
for a while.
That's great. I like that. Also, like, I'm terrible with movies.
Right.
My favorite movie is 500 Days, which like sounds dumb, but I stand by it because I've only seen 30 movies in my lifetime. I'm much more of a like
push those numbers
television aficionado.
Yeah?
I shouldn't be on this podcast.
Well, Tim here, he's not very good at movies either. Isn't that right, Tim?
Well, yeah.
Tim's specialty is
Did I
Warhammer 40K, so...
I tweeted about like something that happened. I never watch movies in one sitting, and I know that people like you, real movie watchers, hate that.
I'm a
But I
aficionado.
sat down to watch a movie in one sitting. It was raining outside, and the Wi-Fi went out halfway through.
Damn.
The one time.
The one
was like,
time
"Bah."
I make the effort, the universe fucks it up for me.
Yeah, and my friend Chris often asks me, he's like, how do you end up sitting through these movies? And I'm like, man, I don't even know. It's, especially the ecstasy of Robert Carmichael. I was sitting there like, am I going to watch this movie all the way through? Or the scene in I Saw the Devil where this guy cuts out this man's Achilles heel. I saw the knife going for his heel, and I was like, am I going to watch this? I like paused the movie and was like, do I want to see this happen? I was like, Tyler, we got the unrated version for a reason. I hit space and I watched that man's Achilles heel pop out.
Oh God.
And I was like,
Oof.
man, That was painful. And therefore, it was a better experience because now I have the context for why he's limping in the next scene. Otherwise, I wouldn't understand. So, that and I felt his pain, and I've never had my Achilles heel cut out. So I was just like, oh, the pain.
Let's hope you never do.
I pray to God, but maybe I should stop doing that because he seems to make things happen whenever I do pray to God. He's like listening.
Knock on wood. Honestly, that's my thing. Like, if
knock on
I
wood and tap on
anything,
glass. That's my go-to. That's how I protect
myself. Don't throw
myself.
stones in glass house.
Yeah.
What is our topic?
I just keep my expectations.
We're just talking at this point. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, good. Okay. Can I talk about the movie that I got in watching? Because I feel like this is the opposite of the bittersweet endings. It's like the whole thing's bittersweet, and then the ending's just kind of like, it's just there, and I like it. It's, so I watched Frances Ha, which is a Noah Baumbach, I think that's how you pronounce his name, movie. And it has the director of Lady Bird in it.
Right.
And it's a good movie. It's about like being in your late 20s and broke and living in New York. It's basically the premise of every just hipster bullshit, but I'm here for it. 'Cause, like, as much as I hate to identify with that, I do. But it's like the whole film, it's just she like loses jobs and like says she's friends with people who never hang out with her and like is homeless essentially, like just living in other people's apartments. And then at the end it's just kind of like it's not like happy moments, but it's just a resolve of everything. I don't know. Like, it's weird, but I like it that way. As much as like bittersweet endings are great when the whole film has like set itself up for that, like I just like a nice ending.
Everything just gets wrapped up.
Everything just falls into place.
Everything falls apart.
What about like
my
those
life?
like same though.
That's where we're at.
What about like what about really abrupt endings? Can you think of any like super abrupt endings?
Like
that
your
just,
movie?
Like, hey man, that wasn't that abrupt. Everything resolved. I'm talking about. Okay, so has anyone here seen Like Someone in Love?
No.
God damn it. Anyways, basically,
you needed to like just.
I need a soundboard.
Know in advance that none of us.
I'm just gonna spoil this one because probably no one's gonna watch it anyways.
Great.
It's this fantastic Japanese film where I covered it in a podcast, Tim. It's the one that covers all the different types of love and whatnot.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
It just covers like, abusive relationships and father-like relationships, and then sort of like the love that we give to ourselves and all this other stuff. And the ending is just so fast and just happens so it feels like you're in the middle of the movie, but you're 2 hours and 15 minutes into it. And when the ending happens and the credits roll, you're just left there like, damn, that's the end of the movie. Like, I rewinded it a couple times to watch it to see if I could find an answer somewhere, but it just, the director told the story he wanted to tell, bam, the movie's over. Dunskies. Like, if you want to read about the movie, it's on my blog, and spoiler-free blog. Anyways, I do recommend that movie though. It's so good. It's so good.
For sponsoring you. Or not. I just got like a weird headache and I can't think straight. Sorry.
Okay?
No.
Oh no.
I feel like I'm gonna die.
Podcast is gonna kill her. This was the nail.
It really is. Yeah. I think it might.
To be honest, dude, I don't blame you.
I'm surprised it hasn't killed either of you yet.
Look, man, it killed my career. So.
But you just put out another film. You know what I really live for?
What?
The fact that like Bill Murray's revival in film was like a Wes Anderson movie. It's like everything I love. And like,
have you watched any of Charlie Kaufman's stuff?
I'm telling you, I watched like the same movies over and over.
Okay, you'd like Charlie Kaufman stuff, so watch his stuff. He's good. He's very underrated, and he's recently been thinking about giving up on movie making. So you need to check him out. He's so good.
Was that in reference to the
Nice.
underrated?
I don't know if you were talking
Yeah.
about me or you.
I'm giving
or
up on
Wes
music.
Anderson. Oh, okay.
And my
No,
album's not even out yet.
No, don't give up.
I'm kidding.
One of us has to be good at
This
something.
headache makes me want to give up. One of us has to be
I
what?
said one of us has to be good at something.
What
Are you sure?
I almost asked
I'm
what you
saying
were
I'm
good
a
at.
talentless hack, Elise. And I'm saying you've got to do
Mortal
something
ends.
good. God.
Gotta save this world.
You have to be you have to make my life worth living.
Wow, that's a
I can't do it
lot
for
of
myself.
pressure.
Yeah, I know. And that's why you're going to turn out so great. You see?
Oh, God.
Thank God for me, you know? I'm so glad I'm here.
You know
Oh,
what
man.
I have done?
What have you done?
I've made $1.49 sales on Bandcamp.
Hell yeah. I forgot how much I made. I think I made like $8 or something like that.
Yeah. I basically remade the money that I just spent on a sticker from another musician, so
Well,
we're
there
good.
you go. See? No loss here.
No loss, no gain.
Exactly.
I mean, I lost 1 cent.
Well, you know, that happens sometimes. You just gotta wing it.
At least you're not letting your dreams be
Die.
memes.
What?
I make memes. On the top.
What?
I just like the way
If you-
she said it. That was what I enjoyed
make
about that.
memes.
She
If you
was
go
like,
to my
"I
Twitter,
make
like if you look up
memes."
my name on Twitter with spot the difference as like keywords, you'll come up with a lot of memes.
Oh man, that was solid. I quite enjoyed that. I just enjoyed the way you structured your sentence. That's what was good about it. I
Yep.
make
I'm killing
memes. You are.
I
good.
should say it in like the Sparta cadence, like
I make memes.
memes.
My name is Christopher Walken, and
His voice. I can't do it. I have a couple of good spot the difference memes. Not gonna lie.
got a couple of good what?
Like, they're good. My memes are good.
Okay, I believe you. I follow you on
pulled the
Twitter. I
pin
know they
today.
are.
I drew Kanye West and made a meme. I'm going back and like reliving my meme dumb.
You're memedom. See, someone else uses that word. Finally. God damn it.
You put dumb on the dumb.
You see?
You put the dumb in meme dumb.
You see? Thank God.
Yeah,
It's
I'm ready to
me,
whiskey
me.
again. I think I'm
Oh God.
wig.
Tim, you don't even drink. What?
Pop.
What was that? Your old-timey Gatorade, you old fuck?
Old timey Gatorade.
Old-timey what kind of Gatorade has a cork?
Yeah, you got a problem with old-timey Gatorade, dude? It's all
Yes.
I drink, to be honest. Blow me.
It's Pendleton. Blended Canadian whiskey.
It's Pendletade. That's what
Pendleton.
old-time Gatorade is. Pendletade.
What?
Aid.
I thought that was just Powerade.
It's actually the Black Plague.
Gatorade.
Powerade or
I think
Gatorade?
I'm allergic to red food dye.
Dude, wait, what?
Every time I drink like red Gatorade, I get really sick.
Dude, I actually am allergic to red food dye.
Oh my God, twins!
Hell yeah.
Synergy.
Dude,
Whatever's happening right now.
I found my twin
don't
on
like
this
it.
podcast. Shut the hell up, bitch. I found my twin on this podcast. I can't believe it. We got to get Hung
Yeah.
Jesus in here. Hang on, let me call him.
Oh God. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is more of me liking shitty stuff, but it's okay because it's good.
Wait, let me process this for a second.
Contradictory, but it's okay. So the only musicals pretty much that I watch are the Star Kid musicals on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And they have one, and it's a musical about Batman. And there's a scene where Superman's like trying to act cool on a phone call with Batman. So he pretends to be Snoop Dogg, and he's like, "Yo, it's Snoop." And then he's like, "Wait, hold up a second." And he's like calling for Superman. He's like, "Yo, Soups, you got a phone call, motherfucker." And it's so good. And I feel like this is where the young Jesus, excuse me, Hung Jesus. Both of you are young something. I'm so lame.
Hang on, let me change your nickname real quick. I got this.
You can do that?
Yeah, I have the power, dude.
Why do you think this happened to me?
Young Timmy.
This wasn't my choice.
Young Jesus Part 2. No, Electric Boogaloo.
All right, hang on.
Wait, I'm fixing it.
No, I've got it.
In case you're wondering, my favorite Mom Jean song is it's too long. Okay, it's Bart to the Future Part 2, Electric Boogaloo.
God damn it.
Good freaking song. Yeah, Electric Boogaloo doesn't fit in the Young Jesus name. It's too long.
Bullshit.
But continue. What's Hung Jesus up to?
Oh, killing himself probably.
Damn it, I need to get to him first!
Wait, hang on. I'm trying to meme this real quick. Give me a second. I'm gonna make this work.
That's me. Why did you just quote my tweet?
What? All I said was words. There you go, dude. Now look at your name. Perfect.
Yeah. Boogaloo.
Boogaloo harder. I combine the two.
Oh, God.
There you go.
No.
What do you
Why?
mean
No.
No, well, too late.
No means no, Tyler. Get the fuck out.
Hey, you know what, Tim? You know what? You know what? You know what? I got nothing to say.
You know what?
What?
I took a nap before this podcast.
Is that your statement?
Is that your good night statement or?
I don't think it's my good night statement, but it's my like everything is going downhill this evening statement.
Why is that?
I don't know.
What?
I think I need more coffee, but
Did someone hurt you?
yeah.
Okay. Do you want to talk about it? I mean, we can turn this into the Somewhat Okay Therapy podcast.
I was hurt by Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Because I made the mistake of Googling stuff about it. And now I know everything that happens, but I'm still going to watch anyway.
Oh, you poor soul. That sounds like Austin.
I'm
was
here
bitching
for
out Tim the other
anything
day.
Andy Samberg does.
Oh, no.
Do you guys, like, share an account or something?
What?
I'm talking to you, Tim.
I figured you were.
Do you share an account with Austy Boy or something?
No.
Well, then how did he run into that issue?
I don't know.
What kind of fucking sense does that make? Why are you lying to me? Just because you and Austin want to have a coupled Facebook doesn't mean you have to lie to me about it, dude. I don't mind. I mean, I'm insulted you didn't invite me, and I'm gonna go make a joint Facebook with Elise now because I feel left out of the joint Facebook club. So fuck you.
Maybe I feel out of your two's joint Facebook. So
wait, what?
Yeah, you're leaving me out. So
no, you have one with Austin. What the hell do you need me for, cocksucker? You already replaced me.
Well, you know, if you're gonna replace me though, then
I'm not replacing you. You replace.
This is just spiraling. I'm gonna make.
Wait, what?
I'm still here.
She's making coffee.
We're going mobile again.
Oh hell yeah! Welcome to Somewhat Okay, with the Somewhat Mobile podcast. Oh shit! What was that?
She's dead. She's dead.
World Star.
He got shot.
Not
this
again.
is gonna be awesome for the podcast.
No, we're gonna get banned. Stop this.
We're making a murder.
It's the first ever murder caught on live.
Welcome to the Somewhat Okay Murder podcast.
Oh god, Somewhat Okay Murders. That's you could be like BuzzFeed Unsolved.
So
but
wait,
like, not
Tim.
terrible.
Tim, when are we gonna produce our radio show, the radio play that we plan?
Dude, I'm supposed to like be working at a radio station, but it never happened.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tell me about it, dude. Same.
I don't know. When are we gonna hijack one of the?
So me and Tim have this radio play that we're working on. It's
Yes.
an episodic series about. It's called Jose and the Racist Pirate.
Oh god.
And it's about a pirate that travels around with this guy named Jose and keeps on calling him Jose all the time. And yeah, that's pretty much the basis of it. Watashi no namae wa Taira desu.
What?
Kore wa
We speak
ya
American.
I only
no.
speak Spanish. I don't know Japanese.
I only speak Japanese.
That you're speaking English right now.
Wait, what? So are you.
I
both
know
liars.
a few.
I'm telling you, it's going downhill.
What are you
I'm
talking
sorry.
about? What do you mean? It's just a somewhat okay podcast. It's
I
just
know.
somewhat
Oh
okay.
shit!
This is the like somewhat okay part. This is the not okay. No.
So wait, everything
This is-
before
we're
this was great?
counteracting. No. Okay, what we're doing is we're being terrible now to counteract the goodness, so that it'll end up being somewhat okay.
Oh.
Exactly.
So we're being terrible now?
Yeah.
Okay. Tim, do something terrible.
Yeet! Where's the nearest orphanage?
Oh,
wait.
My
Do you want me to show you how I'm a living meme?
Yes.
So, oof. I was forced into doing cheerleading summer year,
Oh no.
but I took advantage of our chance to take cheer photos. And oh, it's glorious.
All right, let me
I need to start considering the fact that no one can see this. But
Oh
Dab.
my god!
right on the
dab
haters,
on
dude.
him.
Angry
Dab.
eyes, activate!
You know she had to do it to
Dab.
him.
I had to do it to him.
You didn't
That
have
was-
to. You
That
could
was
have
my
done better.
Twitter banner for the longest time.
That shit is beautiful. What the fuck?
It's so great. Now that's gonna be the most recent thing in the chat.
Everyone's just gonna be like, "What the fuck is this? Is this bullshit?" Let me see. Do I have?
You
any
should
meme
switch
stuff?
the cover for your thing on YouTube to this, just for this one episode.
Do I have any meme stuff to show?
Meanies. My mom
Ellie.
has this habit of saying that she finds on meme. So she's like, I saw this meme about cheese.
Oh god.
What?
Was it hung Jesus?
Hung Jesus?
There you go.
Oh god, I don't know.
Well, you know what? I don't think I really have anything. Well, I mean, this is terrible, so I'll just put this in the chat. Why not? There you go.
Doritos?
Yeah. They are, I think they're black licorice flavor.
Oh, disgusting.
Or no, wait.
I hate black licorice.
Pepper.
Oh god.
Pepper flavored Doritos.
Pepper flavor. Just get chips and put pepper on them.
No, it's or wait,
What's
what
the
was
point?
what was the specifics of it? Hang on, let me find out what the fuck the flavor is.
I still like rip listeners. You have no clue.
Wait, what? Oh, it's discontinued. Unfortunately.
Oh, this
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
this
Yeah,
is
let me find
this is
out
my
what it is.
reaction to these two previous photos.
What
What the fuck is this?
is anger appropriate?
No, Tim, it's not. So stop it. Stop being the way you are. Where's?
Anger is my one defining trait besides my.
Yeah, it's like the only emotion you ever show.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I'm trying to figure. I cry a lot. Sadness is my emotion.
I just like how casually you say, I cry a lot.
I
so
cry a lot.
that reminds me, I
Yeah.
ate wasabi
I know a lot.
Doritos at one point, as well.
What?
Yeah, wasabi,
Wasabi
Doritos.
Dorito.
Yeah, it's fucking terrible.
I'm trying to figure out if it's the podcast giving me a headache or something.
It's probably both. To be perfectly honest.
Yes.
What the fuck was the flavor of those goddamn cocksucking chips? Motherfuckers. Was it pepper jack? Was it cocaine? Was it just really rotted
Champagne,
Doritos?
cocaine, yes.
Oh, let me find out. I'm gonna fucking.
Okay, the dog is.
What the fuck is this? Tim, stop it.
No.
Did you say infantry?
No.
Yes, I
Yes,
said
I said-
infantry. Come, Dmitri. Let's save the world. Das Vidanya.
Oh, God. You know you're hated whenever your tank cruise is like, hey, you want to ride?
Oh no, it was pepper and salt.
Dang. Salt and pepper?
Yeah,
I prefer pepper and salt.
I prefer salt and pepper.
I prefer.
Well, you're
neither.
wrong.
You guys
Well, fuck you,
argue this
Tyler.
out real quick. I'm just gonna be neutral real quick. I'm actually not
I'm
gonna
just
take a
saying.
stance on this one.
Pepper and salt is a much better combo. Salt
Why?
and
Because
pepper.
it's alphabetical? I don't
Yes.
put salt on most things. Like I put just pepper, and people think I'm weird, but I don't know. I just really like pepper.
That's pretty
I don't
weird.
really put either.
Well, you're the weirder.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're
fucking
not
freak.
elevated in your flavor.
Got gag reflex, dude. Leave me alone. I have a hard enough time
Oh,
eating as it is.
my.
Oh, sorry.
You
God
didn't
damn.
have a gag reflex with
What?
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 Oh, damn.
What?
I didn't hear what you said.
You don't need to.
It cut out intentionally.
Oh. Was Tim threatening to fuck my throat? Because I don't recommend that.
I was implying that Austin would.
I've always thought of Austin as more of a bottom.
Okay. Oh no.
I mean, shit. Is it just me, chat? Is it my fault? Look at Austin. You're gonna tell me that man's top made? What's wrong with you? Shut up.
Oh no.
Hey, you brought this up. Not
Mental
not me.
images. Bad.
Oh God.
Burn.
I didn't tell you to do that. No, that's all on you. Well, Tim, is there anything else you want to talk about while we're here? Should we get rapping?
I'm just wondering when you guys are gonna get real jobs.
Who knows?
Would a real
I'm
job
sorry.
be killing you?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Please.
Then I'm gonna take that one for sure.
Is murder a
Hitman, come on. We're hired assassins. Let's go kill
I
people.
don't want to work with you.
What?
Whoa.
What?
Whoa. You're talking about, oh yeah, let's
Change.
do a split. Now you just.
That's how it works.
Yeah, she just turned up
That's
on me.
fun.
Well, work can be fun. If work is fun, you never work a day in your life. Am I right, my guys?
Yeah, but the money won't.
Okay, but we'll pay our rent and fun.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, you can pay.
Come
Yeah,
on, come on.
definitely.
It was a Bomb the Music Industry reference. Come on.
What?
I was referencing Bomb the Music Industry.
Oh. Yes.
She
I
didn't
listened
to
follow
that.
it up. I'm kind of hurt.
I'm sorry.
She's not a true fan.
I told you I'm in my spiral
Wait,
of
what?
like downward.
What are you talking about? We're
this
wrapping up
evening.
here.
I know, but I was wrapping up.
What?
Are you okay?
I was mentally wrapped.
It's all
I
right.
think
We're gonna have a
she-
therapy session after this ends, just so we can get everything out before.
It's really hot in this.
It is.
I
fucking
think
hot
I'm
out
like
there. Having a
stroke or
heat
something.
stroke. Oh no! Not again.
Oh God.
I told you, Tim. We need air
Again?
conditioning. Yeah, Tim
We're not
died
even in
last
the same
podcast.
building.
Yes, we
We're
we're
are.
not even in the
Tim,
same.
you are ruining immersion. You are ruining the immersion. The whole meme here is that we're all in the same place. You ruined the immersion. Now everyone knows we're frauds. Damn it.
You know,
Just
I'm okay
damn
with
it.
this.
Yeah, well.
We need
That's
just
fine.
to get rid of the lies.
Well, okay, what else should we not lie about then?
Uh,
The fact that we make money off
me
of this?
having a penis.
Oh. Is that a fact?
Damn.
Yes.
Yeah, like we're.
Oh. So wait. So
There's just nothing there. I'm like a Barbie. I'm like a Barbie doll.
Shit.
Oh my god.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
$10, man.
Tim dolls.
Okay.
Our new
we
merch.
get a-
Get a Tim doll at the Somewhat Okay Podcast merch store. We're selling them. Cheaper to make than
You know how
vinyls.
there's like the Barbie TV show and that's a thing?
Right?
And you know how there are those, like, this person annoying this person for a minute straight?
Right.
Yes.
Well, there's one, and it's like Barbie annoying Ken for a minute straight. And I'll put it in the chat after we're done. And peacing out.
Okay. Well, should we wrap?
Yes.
Let's wrap.
Let us
Tim,
Alright.
wrap us
wrap.
up.
Well,
Somewhat Okay Podcast wrap up. Here we go. Hit it, Timmy. Young Timmy. Go.
we
Give it
did
to 'em.
some chilling. We talked about blogs and music. We talked about some topics like
Yeah, hung Jesus. We out here talking about Mortal End, 8th grade, style, featured, bittersweet endings. Somewhat okay podcast. We also looked at a picture of Elise dabbing in the Discord, which nobody else saw, so it's kind of a lost joke, but it's fine.
It's all good.
It's not lost on us.
It happened.
That happened. I'm sorry for cursing you guys like that. I did you dirty with.
It's a cursed image. We have to send it to funny people, or else we.
Yeah.
I thought she was doing us a favor more than anything.
Oh man.
We've been.
Oh, now I see what. Okay.
What? What?
I'm stopping. I'm sorry. I looked at a thing in real life and responded to it in the podcast.
What is happening?
Just end it. End it, Tyler.
No, we gotta finish up.
No, you tweeted. You quoted a tweet of mine. I did it, and I went, "Oh, okay."
She just saw what I actually wrote. All right. Yeah, this has been the Somewhat Okay Podcast, episode 19.
It's actually 18. I think I looked.
Oh shit!
No, it's
you were
19.
on 17 last week. Where's 18?
I haven't posted it yet.
Wow.
We got copyrighted. I gotta fix it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, tell me about it. I'm Tyler.
I'm Tim.
I'm.
Come on.
You got this.
Last thing.
It's one thing.
Got it.
Please.
Oh.
I'm sitting here like, is she gonna
And
do
this
it?
is the Somewhat Okay podcast.
Yeah, that works too. All right.
Made a little bit less
Made a.
by me.
Wait, what did you say?
Made a little bit less by me.
It cut out again.
God damn!
Just one more time. Come on, you got this. Just do it.
Made a little bit less okay.
Okay,
by
there
me.
it is. There it is. All right.
Right.
Tune in next week when I fondle Fringle.